The world is waiting for us, and we must be telling the world that we are ready to join the global community as a country under the new country that is far, far away from Nigeria. So Moki Bugbomo Yoruba, I say good morning and thank you for joining us again. I'm just having my little snacks. You know, I want to kitchen you and get your coffee, get everything you need, and let us start the program. Fashion warm up la one. Fashion warm up la one. There comes Moki Ubanyoni by day in the month of July. I'm having a Milo ni momu. Moki Professor Adebanji Akintoye. Moki Chief Dr. Sunday Igboho. Moki Bugbomo Yoruba. Moki Bugbawa Ajijangbara Media TV, good morning. Happy Sunday, Mr. Daniel Adeyemi. Mr. and Mrs. Bugbo Intebatin Darapo. You know, I share Lucy As you know, on this platform, it is all about education. If you're waking up this morning, if you're not aware, let me update you. Yesterday in Pennsylvania, Donald Trump was almost killed. Olon lo save me lano. J. Donald Trump. Donald Trump, as we all know, was the former president of America until he lost to Biden. He wants to come back. The election is coming up in November in America. And I can confirm to you that yesterday, there was a multiple gunshot that led to one person that died. And also Donald Trump itself. Ibon Bani Etiniba. Ogumala Biodu, good morning, my brother. I can confirm that the Mix LR is turned on. You have 3 hours window. Bishop Additional, they're about busy. I want you to be on the standby. As soon as all the platform is set, I want you to come in quickly and tell us what is happening. Igboho was almost killed, just like Akintoye. No, Ofe Pawon. Eripe, Awon SSS, Abi DSS, Abi FBI, Lano. What Tete Shurubo? Donald Trump. Kilo wa de ti àwa náà ní Shurubo Igboho. Ṣàfihàn kó pa Igboho mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ ni. Ṣé tó bá pa Igboho mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́, ṣé yẹn ló máa dùn mọ́ wa nú? Mo kí olóyè lẹ́ǹkan sí. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa. Wọ́n ní ọjọ́ kú lọ́jọ́ ìsinmi. Aago 5 lè bí náà ṣẹ̀sùn. A tún ti dìde báyìí. Àwọn ọmọ Oòduà máa jẹun. Ìyá wọn dẹ̀ ṣe ń sùn. So èmi ni mo ní responsibility gẹ́gẹ́ bí baálé ilé láti dìde láti rè ṣe oúnjẹ tó máa jẹ. Mo kẹ́yìn tó wà lórí Instagram. So Bishop, ẹ jẹ́ kí n play anthem yẹn kẹ́ pè mí kódà ká lè jọ̀wọ́ náà gbá mi ètò. Torí topic tààrọ̀ ẹ̀. Why are people against self-determination? And that reason wọ́n fi pa Igboho. Tó bá rí ẹ̀mí Igboho, wọ́n ready láti yanjú ẹ̀. Wọ́n ready láti make sure pé ẹ̀mí Igboho bọ́ sí wọn lọ́wọ́. Àdúrà táwọn kan gbà nìyẹn pé Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí ẹ̀mí Igboho ọmọ Adéyẹmọ kó bọ́ sí àwọn lọ́wọ́. Because tó bá ti mọ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀, àwa tó kù máa sá lọ. Tó bá ti pa bàbá Akintoye, àwa tó kù máa sá lọ. Kò dẹ̀ ní sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Yorùbá nation mọ́. Ẹ rí pé wọ́n Shurubo. Mo kí ẹ Mr. Wálé láti Èkó. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì wa. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ṣe ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lóyá torí ẹ ti rí fídíò mi rí. Ẹ dẹ̀ ti disagree pẹ̀lú mi, kò matter, but mo bẹ̀ yín. Ẹ má disrespect the platform yìí. Oríṣiríṣi platform ló wà. Tẹ́ bá wá sórí platform wọn, ẹ respect àwọn tí a jọ ń ṣe program. Àwọn èèyàn mi ni wọ́n. Tí bá rí comment yín, tí bá rí pé ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó, àkọ́ṣọ́ ni yín. Tẹ́ bá dá wa lóhùn, àfún yín lépè, àdẹ̀ block yín. reason ti block yẹn ṣe wà nìyẹn. Mr. Stephen Idowu mo kí Adétóun àwọn ìyá dáadáa orúkọ lọ́nà ń pa bá aládé mo tó bẹ́ẹ̀ láti larúkọ mọ́ ẹnì kankan lórí. Ẹ má wò mí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ṣé torí o wà lórí program. Do you have any plan to interview film director? Well, if you connect me with the person, why not? You can send me a message if that's going to be possible. Why not? But on this platform, we talk about self-determination of the Yoruba people that are part of Nigeria, the southwest part in Africa, where the British colonized and took us as slaves. And now we do not want to be part of that country that the British created on our behalf. Nigeria was created by British in 14 fraudulent amalgamation. And we are now saying we do not want to be part of that country anymore. We want to have our own independent country far, far away from the contraction that the British created. So in case you are not understanding. So yesterday we saw how Donald Trump was almost killed. He survived it, but one person died. This was exactly what the Buhari and Yemi Osinbajo did when they attacked Dr. Chief Sunday Igboho at his residence in Soka on the 1st of July, 2021, where two of our most important people lost their life. As we speak today, their bodies is still not yet returned by the federal government. So we hope President Bola Tinubu will consider and allow the body of Adogon and Alhaji Fatai to be returned back to their loved ones. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, forílẹ̀ ibi wa, kàgbéga, kàgbéga, kàgbéga fàlérí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹ́ ká máa lépa. Ìtẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtohun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Very good morning, my brother. Ní gbogbo Woolwich. Àdúgbò yín ní gbogbo wàhálà. Mo ti gbọ́ Yèyé Kúdí, mo gbọ́ wọn mọ́jú láàárọ̀ kí n tó sùn. And it's good to get things clear. Àwọn ìyá wa méjì tán ni wọ́n jára wọn sí wòwò. Mo ti get more information pé kò ń ṣe torí ọkùnrin ni wọ́n ṣe jára wọn sí wòwò, but ìyẹn kọ́ la torí ẹ̀ jókòó. So bó a dúpẹ́ fún Yèyé Kúdí fún iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe, and justice for Mohbad. Gbogbo àná la need the justice. Mo dẹ̀ kí sister mi náà. Sister tó wà ní Manchester yẹn, kí lorúkọ wọn náà? Ẹ sàpá mi lórí nísìn. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó wá rántí ẹ̀ wọn. Àwọn náà tó ń jà fún justice for Mohbad. Mo kí Ìjáyà olórí Voice of Yorùbá Nation. Gani Olóyèdè mo kí ẹ. Kí lorúkọ sister wa yẹn? Tó wà ní Manchester yẹn, tó ń campaign fún justice for Mohbad. Màá rántí orúkọ ẹ má wọrí. So mo kí ìyá mi Adétóun tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ ni mo fi dárúkọ yín mọ́mì. Mo kí yín. Mo kí ìyá wa Grace Olúṣòótọ́. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin beautiful mothers. Brother mi Fẹ́mi Bukky JC. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Mo kí ẹ Bukky JC, sister mi. Justice for Mohbad. Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ ká rí justice fún gbogbo ara wa. Yorùbá náà ni gbogbo wa. Ọ̀nà tó lúkálùkù ń gbà láti fi jà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Emmanuel ẹni Bukky JC. Idris, good morning. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń jí àbá máa jí sí ikú láàárọ̀ yìí pé wọ́n ti pa Donald Trump. Bí a ṣe fẹ́ jí níjọ́ kan náà ní July 1st nínú ilé olóyè Igboho nígbà tí àwọn criminals tó ń pera wọn ní Buhari àti Yemi Osinbajo tí wọ́n wọlé tí wọ́n ní kó lọ pa Igboho sínú ilé. Kí ni Igboho ọmọ Adéyẹmọ ṣe? Kí ni ẹ̀ṣẹ̀? Àti pé kí ni ó lè fà á? Kí la jọ gbé, kí la jọ ń fà? Bishop ẹjọ́ tẹ́ bá wà lórí ìjókòó, tẹ́ bá lọ sí church, mo fẹ́ kẹ́ pè wọlé kẹ́ bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. lórí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà lánàá àti pé ṣé a lè link ẹ̀ mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation àbí kò necessary. Lóòótọ́ Ìgbòho contest fún president kò dẹ̀ campaign pé òun gbégbá Ìgbò jáde pé ẹ wá dìbò fóun, àmọ́ a rí ẹ̀rí tó sọ pé wọ́n fi pa Ìgbòho sínú ilé. Mr. Ọláwálé làwa mo kí olórí ẹbí wa wà látà èyí tí mo jẹ́ tó nu ilé náà for now. Ọ̀rọ̀ ibi kọ́ ló ń pa wa, oúnjẹ díẹ̀díẹ̀ la máa ń jẹ. In tó ń ta wá lára, in tó ń dùn wá lọ́kàn ni pé wọ́n ti gba Sátọdé lọ́wọ́ wa, wọ́n gbé Sunday lé wa lọ́wọ́. Kí ló lè fà á? Kí la ṣe tá la ṣẹ̀ tó fi ń wẹ̀mí gbogbo wa? Mo máa kẹ́yìn bàbá mi, ẹ̀yin bàbá dáadáa, torí ẹ̀yin ni ẹbí wa, àmọ́ àwọn ìyá wa ló gbé wa pọ̀n. Mo kí Prince Bámigbadé Ọláwọlé Ògúnbánjọ. Àwọn orúkọ ńláńlá ni nǹkan tó bá ti ní Ògún nínú, ẹ rí pé a bọ̀ Ògún lánàá. Ẹ má máa ní kọ́ máa ṣó nǹkan kan lórí mídíà. Tá ń ṣó yẹn ìwúre ni. Tó bá dàárọ̀ yìí nísìn, gbogbo ilẹ̀ ti máa rí àwọn churches, Redeem, Ìyá Àdúrà, Ẹsẹ̀lẹ̀, Kérúbù, gbogbo wọn máa ṣàdúrà, táwọn máa ṣó wọn ní orí YouTube. Kí ló wá dé tá ń bọ̀ Ògún tẹ́ ní ká má ṣó ẹ̀? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, táwọn ọmọ mi bá ń record, wọ́n mọ tán ṣe. Ẹ má máa comment pé kí ni wọ́n ṣó eléyìí fún, ẹ má ẹ̀kọ́ ṣó ẹ̀. À ń bọ̀ Ògún ni, à ń wúre ni. So there's nothing wrong in showing that. Culture wa ni, tradition wa ni, traditional wa ni. A rí Rishi Sunak àti lílọ nísìn. When it came to power, ó bọ Ògún tí wọn kó tó wọ number 10 dání, torí kò mọ tó fẹ́ lọ, kò máa rán àjọ̀nù tó wà nínú bẹ̀. So mo bẹ̀ wá, tá bá ń show nǹkan lórí Koikimedia, èmi ni mo fún wọn ní authority. In tí a ní show, wọn ní, àwọn ọmọ mi ò ní gbé síta. Èyí tó jẹ́ tinú kọ̀kọ̀, wọn ní gbé síta. So ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ wa, tẹ́rí tó ń bọ Ògún, there's nothing wrong in it. Culture wa ni. Àwọn Indian, àwọn Indian, àwọn àbáwọn Hindu, màálù làwọn máa ń bọ. So kí ọ̀kan máa sọ fún wa pé Koiki, in tán show yẹn má jẹ́ kó show ẹ̀ náà. So mo bẹ̀ wá ni, ẹ jẹ́ ká respect tradition wa àti culture wa. Ọmọ Ògún lèmi, èmi náà máa ń bọ Ògún. Mo máa ń bọ Ògún, mo dẹ̀ máa ń bọ Èṣù, torí ọmọ Èṣù lèmi. Èṣù is not ti Satan, Èṣù àwa la lèṣù. So mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Bàbá mi Prince Bámigbadé Ọláwọlé ní, because they are greedy, they prefer sharing to their pocket than sharing to the community. Mo kí àwọn Koikimedia team, Mr. Ọlálékan Abras, good morning. Mo kí yín, bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Ìjájáyà mo kí ẹ brother mi. Bishop Adésínà mo ń retí kọ́ọ̀lù yín. Fẹ́mi Adéyẹmí brother mi, mo mọ̀ pé ó ṣeé ṣe kẹ́ ti padà dé. Gbogbo ìnáwó pátápátá Ọlọ́run ọba Elédùmarè á bá mi dá padà. Mr. Kọ́lá Làwà mo kí yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Mo kí Stephen Ìdòwú, ìyá mi Sherifat Agbábíàká mo kí yín. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń bẹ ní Manchester, mo kí gbogbo yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Good morning and welcome to Gani Olóyèdé. Ọmọ mi ń lo fóònù mi kan, so adjustment máa wà láàárọ̀ yìí. I'd rather do Twitter live than do a Twitter space, but mo fẹ́ share video tá à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí so that kí àwọn tí kò mọ̀ pé mo wà live. Mo kí Dr. Ọmọwùnmí Lawal, early warning against Sultan of Sokoto infiltration into Ọ̀yọ́ kingship. Olórí burúkú ni Sultan, olùṣèyàn àtayé àtọ̀run ni. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá ń bá Sultan ṣe pé káti wá dalẹ̀ Yorùbá rú pé kó lè bá jẹ bàbá mi tí ó wájà, tó jẹ́ pé position yẹn ti left open nísìn. Ẹ̀yin ò rí èmi àti bàbá Aláàfin of Ọ̀yọ́, èmi náà láǹfààní gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá kan nílé ayé yìí láti rí bàbá yẹn, láti sọmọ àtàwọn nǹkan míì tí kò ṣe sọ lórí mídíà. Èmi ò ń ṣe ọmọ bàbá directly but indirectly ọmọ bàbá náà ni mo jẹ́. Mo kíyà mi Ṣadé Lótọ̀, gbogbo tí bàbá yẹn fún wa, gbogbo tó sọ sí pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation nu, ó ní ká má jáwọ́. Ẹ̀yin tó kọ̀ sọ nìyẹn pé ká má, ó ní kí Ìgbòho má jáwọ́, kémi náà kí má fi mídíà mi jáwọ́. Ìyẹn mo sọ fún pé èmi ni last man standing. Tí bá ti ń sùn, tí bá ti ń jí, Yorùbá nation la gbé dání. So bishop ti ń pè wọlé, ẹ jẹ́ kí bishop fún wa ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà lánàá. Ó náà kí bàbá mi bàbá Èkìtì ló kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ gbórí wọlé. Bàbá mi l'Èkìtì, bàbá dáadáa, a ti wà lórí ìkànnì. Mo rí pé ẹ fẹ́ bá wa dá sí náà ni. ìbéèrè tí mò ń béèrè láàárọ̀ kò ń ṣe ìbéèrè tó pọ̀. Mo ní màá ka Yorùbá ẹ̀ torí mo mọ̀ pé tẹ́yìn bá ka òyìnbó a máa ka yín léyìn kí má dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí yín ká láàárọ̀ yìí bàbá. Mo ní kí ló dé táwọn èèyàn ò fẹ́ self determination àti pé kí ló dé tó fẹ́ assassinate ẹni pé wọ́n fẹ́ pa Ìgbòho àti bàbá Akintoye. Lánàá arípọ́ fẹ́ pa Donald Trump náà ní Amẹ́ríkà. Ọlọ́run ló yọ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀. Èèyàn kan kú bàbá lẹ́kìtì nóbi jókòó l'Amẹ́ríkà níbi tó ti ń ṣe rálì lánàá ìyẹn Donald Trump. So mo wá fẹ́ mú mọ́ sí n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní July 1st àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ló fà á táwọn èèyàn fẹ́ òmìnira àti pé kí ló tó fi pa Ìgbòho bàbá ẹgbọ́n sókè.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé kí n mú orí òbí wọlé.
Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lò.
kò jù mọ́lẹ̀ lọ aráyé ẹ̀yin wá yí padà ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ t'Olúwa. ṣé rí àwọn kan wà a máa mọ̀ dá wọn níta ìkà tí ò fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ làkejì ó jẹ́. àwọn yẹn ló máa ń lùlù bámúbámú làwọn yó. àwọn ò fẹ́ kí ọmọ làkejì ó yó. so àwọn tó ò fẹ́ òmìnira tí wọ́n dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀tá self determination ìkà ni wọ́n dúró nídúró àwọn tó jẹ́ pé ìmọ̀tara wọn làwọn mọ̀. wọ́n fẹ́ kó ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn ní ẹrú tó jẹ́ wípé èmi ni lágbájá bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́mọ lọ́tọ́ léèwé kó má lè dára ẹ̀ràn níléèwé kó jẹ́ pé ọ̀dọ̀ wọn náà máa wá. ṣé èdè mọ̀ àwọn Yorùbá máa pòwe kan pé ẹni bá ń fúnni lóúnjẹ ọ̀gá ẹni ni. They want to dominate everybody. Kó jẹ́ pé gbogbo ènìyàn máa wà ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn. That is why tí wọ́n fi dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀tá òmìnira. Ṣé rí ẹni tó bá wá dúró nídúró wípé àjọjẹ òdùn bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan ò bá ní àwọn tó jẹ́ pé a ti dá wọn nídà ìkà wọn á dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀tá ẹni náà. Ìdí nìyẹn tó fi fẹ́ pa olóyè Ìgbòho. Ìdí nìyẹn tó pa bàbá Akintoye. Let me give you one example, my brother.
À ń gbádùn yín mo fẹ́ interrupt yín ni bàbá ẹ bá ti sú yín tẹ́fẹ́ máa lọ ní kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sọ fẹ́ mi mà ń gbádùn yín.
83 Awólọ́wọ̀ before the election of 83 Awólọ́wọ̀ wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ wa nílùú ibi tẹ́mi ti jáde Ìgbòho Èkìtì. Ó ní ohun tí àwọn fẹ́ ṣe tí àwọn fẹ́ sọ Nàìjíríà dà ń gbà yẹn ni wípé àtọmọdé àtàgbà kan wà ní òmìnira ara wọn. Kì í ṣe pé kí ọmọ fẹ́ lọ lé ìwé kó jẹ́ pé ìṣòro àtúnlé ìwé ọmọ ọrùn bàbá ló máa wà. Ṣé gbọ́ mi?
Àgbọ́yé sà.
Bí bàbá Bọ́lá Ìgè náà tún jáde síta bàbá that is the only question tí bàbá Bọ́lá Ìgè bi àwọn wèrè léèrè tí wọ́n fi pa bàbá yẹn pé ǹjẹ́ àti ẹ̀bi àwọn ènìyàn léèrè ṣé lóòótọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ Yorùbá Ìgbò Fúlàní ó dé tọwọ́ lọ́rùn láti gbé papọ̀. Tẹ́bọ́dẹ̀ wo àdírẹ́sì tí bàbá Bọ́lá Ìgè tó àdírẹ́sì ń gbà ẹgbẹ́ ó tún àkókò fún ìran Yorùbá láti padà sí orílẹ̀-èdè wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọlọ́run dá wa.
Gbogbo wa la rí fídíò yẹn kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n sọ gbogbo wa la rí à ń gbádùn yín bàbá.
Now ìran yẹn kú. Let me go back to June 12, my brother. Kẹ́ lè mọ reason tí wọ́n fi fẹ́ pa bàbá Akintoye àtolóyè Ìgbòho. Every one of us come out. À ń pariwo Hope 93, Hope 93. Ní Hope 93 yẹn, my brother. Àbí àti ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìkì ti wálẹ̀, ráìsì ti wálẹ̀. Inú gbogbo wa ń dùn pé àárín kan máa yí padà. Hope 93. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí Fúlàní rí wípé tí wọ́n bá gba báyìí láàyè láti wọlé nǹkan máa yí padà lóòótọ́ o. Fúlàní àrẹ́sì ẹ̀. Fúlàní ó àná June 12. Fúlàní ó pa June 12. Nígbà tí Abíọ́lá kú tó gbé ọ̀mbrẹ́là June 12 dání ẹgbẹ́ ìsà.
Ń gbọ́.
Ṣé June 12 òkú?
Ó lọ́lẹ̀ gbàgàgàgà.
Ṣé Hope 93 ò gbọ́?
Àtẹ̀rí àárí òfin ọ̀hún gan mọ́. Àìtí rí títí dì sí.
Ẹ bá lórí ọ̀fẹ́ àti pa Tábà lórí ọ̀fẹ́ àti bàbá Akintoye. Self determination àti ìpàdé ó máa kú. Àwọn tó bá kọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn tẹ́ni spiriti tí olú bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ bàbá Akintoye àti Igboho ẹ̀rù àbàbà wọn pé wọ́n máa pa Akintoye wọ́n máa pa Igboho ìjọba wọn láti pa bàbá nìyẹn tọ́lọ́run òkú wọn ṣe. Ṣé gbọ́ mi?
Àgbọ́yé sà.
Ó dàbí òmìnira. Ṣé rí àgbàlagbà ẹni àgbà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá? Mo ti rí sí àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan láti ìjẹta. Ẹ má bu àwọn àgbà, má bu anybody mọ́. Àwọn ọmọ mi tó ń gbé ládó, àwọn máa wá mú ẹ. Mo ní mi ò bẹ̀rù ikú. Ẹni àgbàlagbà Yorùbá land tó bá ti kó against òmìnira Yorùbá, àgbà yahoo ni, olè ni, kidnapper ni, armed robber ni wọ́n. We must deal with them. Èyí ò ní ká sọ ọmọlúwàbí wa nù.
Okay.
Tí ìlú bá le báyìí, táwọn pariwo pé ó le, tí Nàìjíríà dẹ̀ ń le lójoojúmọ́, tí àwa ìbá wa lọ tán, bọ́ọ̀lù ayé àwọn ọmọ wa ṣe máa rí. Bàbá mi kan pè mí láti Canada. Mo ní bàbá jì, Canada ti sú òun fẹ́ kúrò ní, òun fẹ́ wálé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ilé òṣèré wa. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìyá yìí lókèés, ìyá dẹ́nìrans, wọ́n pọ̀ dáadáa o. Ilé orúkọ wọn wà lọ́wọ́, gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n ti máa darúkọ. Èsì wọn lè bí mi ṣe. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé region, tó bá jẹ́ pé region náà pariwo sà, wọ́n mọ̀ pé Fúlàní sì máa ní access sí orí ẹ̀wà. Fúlàní sì máa ní access láti máa wọ ìyẹn wa. Fúlàní sì máa ní access láti máa jà wá lólè. Fúlàní sì máa ní access láti máa bà agriculture system wa jẹ́. Fúlàní sì máa ní access láti máa dominate ayé wa. Wọ́n mọ̀, ṣùgbọ́n torí pé nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́, torí pé ipò ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn, wọ́n á dẹ̀ mọ àṣírí ìrìn àjò náà fi wá fẹ́ fi ṣe kàkà kékun má jẹsẹsẹ àáfi ṣàwàdànù. Ó wá kù sọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá káwá yẹn lè ta fẹ́ tí òmìnira la fẹ́ ni àbí region tí Fúlàní sì máa dominate wa. Let me go back a little bit, sir. Àwọn tó pariwo region yìí ìkà ni wọ́n, ìkà apààyàn ni wọ́n. Let us go back to Awólọ́wọ̀ and Akíntọ́lá. Nígbà tí Awólọ́wọ̀ fẹ́ lọ contest ní general, Akíntọ́lá wà as a prime minister. Wọ́n lá Awólọ́wọ̀ ṣe tí ò dáa, wọ́n máa Awólọ́wọ̀, wọ́n bu sẹ́wọ̀n. Sáà, kí ló ṣe ikú Akíntọ́lá? Kí ló fa ikú Akíntọ́lá? Òkò tiẹ̀ bọ̀, Ambrose Ali. Nígbà táwọn Fúlàní ni wípé níjọ yóò pè wọ́n wipe up gbogbo wọn. Orí ló kó Awólọ́wọ̀ yọ. Táwólọ́wọ̀ náà bá wà tá ń gbà yẹn lọ́hùn, wọ́n á ti pa bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Wọ́n á ti pa. So àwọn tó ń pè fún region, tó ń pè fún restructuring, iṣẹ́ tí Fúlàní rán wọn, tí ọ̀gá Fúlàní wọn tó rán wọn náà fẹ́ jẹ́ fún wa. Àwa láàánú gbà. Mo sọ fún yín dáadáa, bàbá yẹn by God grace this year, ó máa pé 82 years. Ó ní kí n jọ kí n má darúkọ òun. Bàbá yẹn ló pè mí wípé bàbá Èkìtì, ohun tẹ́ ẹ ṣe dára. Ṣé rí àwọn àgbààgbà kọ̀ọ̀kan tẹ́ ẹ mú tira yìí? Wọn ò ní jẹ́ kí Akíntóyè ó ṣàṣeyọrí. Mo wá ní lọ́nà wo? Ó ní àwọn tó jáde níta tó pariwo restructuring, tó pariwo true federalism yìí, tó pariwo amendment constitution of Nigeria yìí, state police yìí, ó ní ìjẹun àgbà ni.
Ìjẹun àgbà.
Ohun tó fi ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tó bá ti wà lórí ipò ni. Ó ní wọn lè ràn wá lọ́wọ́ until we flush them out. Tí wọn ò mọ ìrìn wa, tí wọn ò mọ ìṣe wa. That is it. Ṣé rí wọn ṣe ọ̀gá àwọn tó bá tó wípé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n bú àgbàlagbà, wọ́n ti sọ ọmọlúwàbí wọn nù. Bí yóò bá wí pé àgbà tó bá ti jà jẹ́ ewu ẹ̀yìn, òun ló máa kẹ́rù ẹ̀ dé kótó. We must deal with them. Ayílóge wà l'Amẹ́ríkà, àwọn àgbà Amẹ́ríkà kan ló gba independent fún Amẹ́ríkà 2000 years ago. We need a local freedom. We must deal with them. Àwọn tó lọ pé fi ayé ló gélẹ̀ ká máa àtàkì wọn mo ti gbọ́ náà ni wọ́n ti máa ṣe wà nù mí. Wípé the only hope, my brother, the only hope, ìrètí kan tó kù fún ọmọ Yorùbá òun náà ní ká ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa. Under Nigeria, Yorùbá máa jẹ ìyà jẹ́ pánápá ìyà authentic ìyà inú mi ti ń dùn sí pé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà l'Amẹ́ríkà tó wà ní London tó wà ní Canada tó wà ní gbogbo Europe àti Koiki ni o àtẹlẹ tí o Koiki ni o gbogbo wa ti mọ̀ pé ìgbé ayé ẹrú ni gbogbo wa gbé. Until we have our own nation. Until we fight for our right. Ṣé Ọlọ́run ló dá wa ní Nàìjíríà ni? Ìgbèkùn ní Nàìjíríà ló jẹ́ nínú ayé Yorùbá. So ìyẹ̀dẹ̀ ìdíyẹ pé Akintoye láyà ó jáde síta Ìgbòho ló ń fẹ́ fẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀já wọ̀nà láti pa wọ́n. Ká bá pa àwọn tó tẹ̀lé wọn lẹ́yìn wọn á pẹnu mọ́ ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run ò lè fi wọn ṣe. Torí mo mọ̀ pé ètò ìsà ẹ̀yìn náà mọ gbogbo ọgbẹ́ tó ti ṣá wípé kókú kàkà kó kú Ọlọ́run ọba mi ó rì ní ìwé ni. Àwa ni ká ẹni àgbàkagbà tá a bá ti mọ̀ pé ó ń dọwọ́ rú ká ṣàbalẹ̀ bó bá kú káwọ́ sọ́dún sígbó. No mercy for àwọn àgbà àyà. Bíbélì kan sọ wípé ó ní kò sí ẹ má ṣe jẹ́ kí àjẹ́ kó wà láàyè. Ẹ má ṣe jẹ́ kí àjẹ́ kó wà láàyè. Ó ní ilẹ̀ gbígbẹ́ ní ilẹ̀ àwọn ọlọ̀tẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ gbígbẹ́ ni ó ní ilẹ̀ Ayílóge. Ayílóge is not our father. He is one of our enemies. Tó ń wọ ọ̀nà láti punish gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Adélábóyè bàbá mi.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá lẹ́kìtì. Happy Sunday. Bàbá lẹ́kìtì ló kọ́kọ́ mo wá bẹ̀ gbogbo èèyàn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa bá mi support bàbá lẹ́kìtì. Mọ́tò tó ń gùn ọmọ máa ní the service ìgbà tí mo wà ń lé ojoojúmọ́ là ń service mọ́tò. Wọ́n máa ní ìdówó. Èmi bíbà ẹ yọ díẹ̀ nù tèmi ẹ bá ń fún bàbá lẹ́kìtì. Ìtẹ́ bá fẹ́ fún èmi ẹ yọ díẹ̀ nínú ẹ máa bá ń fún bàbá lẹ́kìtì. Torí bàbá lẹ́kìtì kò ń ṣe pé torí ṣe àwọn tó wà Nàìjíríà àwọn tó wà Nàìjíríà data tó ń ná lójoojúmọ́ òun ló lọ lọ́nkàn yẹn. So mo bẹ̀ wá ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń diaspora ẹ má dáwọ́ ẹni kan síkì nìkan lẹ̀ ń sànni sílé àníkẹ́ má fáwọn àwọn bàbá lẹ́kìtì ọmọ lúkà ọmọ ìyá alájẹlẹ́hà àfa akeem ẹ bá ń fọwọ́ kún wọn. Bishop good morning ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ìkànnì wa ẹ kọ́kọ́ bá ń kí gbogbo àwọn ará ilé náà kọ́ lè gbọ́hùn yín pẹ̀yìn lẹ́ ń pè. Ohun yẹn lọ́lẹ̀ o Bishop kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí.
Mo kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa ní diaspora nílé àti lóko akérè oko délé Ọlọ́run á fún wa ní orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá tán lè pàgbà o.
Ẹ wá bá mi tún kí bàbá wa olóyè Ìgbòho àti Professor Banji Akintoye.
Mo kí ọ̀gá mi káfàtà Ìgbòho ṣá bàbá Dami Chief Dr. Adeniyi Sunday Adeyemo mo kí yín o àti fámìlì yín Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú yín o Bishop náà ló sọ̀rọ̀. Ó dùn mí wípé Ọlọ́run ti fún wa ní rúbà yẹn ṣe nígbà tí a fi wá sí Ìbàdàn yẹn ká ní pé a ti ní ìgbésẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni owó bàbá wa Ìgbòho tí wọ́n gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé gbogbo yẹn ò bá ti di àfisẹ́yìn tẹ̀yìn fi ìfẹ́ tẹ́gọ́ fi sọ inú rúbà ni bàbá bá ti kó wọn sí. Wọ́n yìí wá Germany ẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n á ti gbà ní euro àgbà ní pound san àmọ́ pé ó ṣọmọlógún bẹ́ẹ̀ ni owó yẹn wọ́n á gbẹ́sẹ̀ kúrò lórí ẹ̀ agbára Ọlọ́run á kí bàbá olórí wa Professor Emeritus Adebanji Akintoye mo kí yín sá o ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun a máa rí yín bá o Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ máa wà pẹ̀lú yín ní àlàáfíà ẹgbó ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ ẹ̀dẹ́kun wà ní ilé ìlérí náà.
Tí bá gbọ́ yín dáadáa ẹ ní olóyè Ìgbòho ọ̀gá mi káfàtà ṣé pé ẹ gbà fún Ìgbòho lẹ́ ń sọ yẹn sà.
dárúkọ wọn ẹ máa fi CYL sí oyè tó wá láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn commander of the order of Yorùbá land. Bàbá Akintoye GCYL grand commander of the order of Yorùbá land. Ẹ bá ti porúkọ wọn ẹ máa fi GCYL yẹn sí. Àwọn tí wọn tó wọn tí wọn gbé tán ṣiṣẹ́ kankan fún Yorùbá tí wọn ò dúró fún ìran wọn wọ́n gba oyè tí ò ní lárí ní Àbújá. Kí náà gbéra wọn CFR GCFR kíní kan.
Ẹ bá mi túbẹ̀ yẹn pè because mo fẹ́ kọ sílẹ̀ ká lè máa rántí Grand Commander.
Bàbá Akintoye is Grand Commander of the Order of Yorùbá land GCYL. Chief Sunday Igboho is Commander of the Order of Yorùbá land CYL. Bàbá ti orúkọ wọn ẹ máa pé oyè yẹn mọ́ oyè tó wá láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn. Gbogbo àwa pátá tí a dẹ̀ jẹ́ ajìjàgbara bàbá fún gbogbo wa ní àwọ́ọ̀dù yẹn pẹ̀lú mẹ́dà. Títí kan Máyégún tó wà ní Scotland.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àwọ́ọ̀dù tèmi ló wà níwájú mi. Tèmi náà wà níwájú mi.
Wọ́n fún gbogbo wa officer of the order of Yorùbá land OOY.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wọnú àmì. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wọnú ètò lọ. Èmi ò mọ̀ bóyá news yẹn bóyá tó ń break lẹ́gbọ́ àbí bóyá gbàtẹ́ jí láàárọ̀ yìí torí bó ṣe ń break lánàá làwa ń gbọ́ pé ní Pennsylvania ní America, one of the states in the United States of America, while Donald Trump was making his rally, ìbọn ṣe pow almost 8 rounds. Ìbọn kan bá létí, ìkan pààyàn kan níbẹ̀. Àwa wọ́n fẹ́ wò pé kí ló lè fà náà tí àwọn kan wà against self-determination tó dẹ̀ fẹ́ mẹ́ẹ̀mí olóyè àti bàbá Akintoye lọ. Mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Triple DRS. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí láti Ogun State ẹ bá lè gbọ́wọ́lé share button ìtẹ́yìn lè ṣe fún wa ní àìtí ìbéèrè owó láàárọ̀ ẹ share button get thumbs up ẹ lọ jù sínú àwọn ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì mọ́ṣáláṣí gbogbo platform yìí ẹni Koiki ti wà live. Mo kí bàbá mi ìyá mi Awoniyi grandma bàbá Bishop Adesina ẹlẹ́ni Mike ẹgbọ́n sókè sà.
Ẹ ṣe football now ní gbogbo ìlú pátápátá wọ́n máa ní caucus àwọn tí ó control ìlú yẹn tí agbára ìlú yẹn wà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Now ní US àwọn caucus méjì ni wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀. Now ìdí caucus méjì yìí àwọn kan objective wọn tó máa ń yà wọ́n yìí they're different objectives. Àwọn kan objective wọn ọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n lè jẹ́ aláwo wọ́n lè jẹ́ Illuminati wọ́n lè jẹ́ whatever oníkà wọ́n fìdí ara wọn múlẹ̀ sí ìdí agbára kan ni agbára kan so but they have their different objectives. Now caucus kejì wọ́n lè ní their different objectives wọ́n dẹ̀ lè máa wá gba agbára láti di agbára kan náà àwọn méjèèjì lè jẹ́ Illuminati but they have different objectives. That is how bad evil human being and evil is. But that is from America side why some people are against Trump and all that because the same Trump ti jáde only push ti jáde and push dẹrẹ ó tún ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ pẹ̀lú the other party. So why did Trump come out from the same party and the other party now looking for his life is because of different objectives. Àti pé ẹni tó wà yìí.
Mo kí bàbá wa Ganiu Suraju gbogbo iná la máa kí ẹ jẹ́ kétò yẹn sì máa tẹ̀síwájú kò sẹ́ni tá fojú parẹ́ níbí báyìí. Mo kí bàbá wa Ganiu Suraju Alabi torí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ń lé data lẹ́ ná bọ̀ Bishop ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ kò dẹ̀ dá ká máa interrupt wọn nígbà tí wọ́n ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣe pàtàkì torí ìjókòó bíbáyìí kò ń ṣeré àtajà ní bíbáyìí àníkẹ́ wá rajà ẹ wá gbọ́ òmìnira òun là ń ṣe ní bíbáyìí ẹgbọ́n sókè Bishop.
So thank you. So the Towa in question objective difference objective TT1 at the moment. I want a plan to share at the moment. But why the person in question coming in is a threat to them. They may be from same route, but it's a threat to them because he's having different objection, which will delay what, or if power gets to his end, we delay what they have to do in time. So that is as per America, that's their own politics. But Yoruba at Nigeria. Now, when the British came here, the North have their own caucus of power to this thing. The South maybe Akintoye, I want to Igbo Yoruba native. Now, and they have the same route from the British. They have the same route from the British support like that. Now, but Kilodeti Awolowo lé wọn kúrò níbí. Awolowo lé wọn kúrò níbí. Don't lọ sí Benue, don't lọ Jokosan, Benue and Jos, don't lọ wá fún North in the support because the direct ibi tó fẹ́ darí the caucus of authority yellow. Àwa ní no, àwa ò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀ẹ́dì fún alómìnira ká tún máa ṣe olórí ẹlẹ́rú fún yín. Àwa we are free people right from time. So Awolowo said you can't stay here. You are evil. So Awolowo lé wọn kúrò níbí. So àwọn North tán dẹ̀ lọ bá lọ́hùn. Àwọn yẹn ready láti ṣe olórí ẹrú because ìgbé ayé ẹrú náà ti ń gbé láti ilẹ̀. Ọmọ Fúlàní ọba ọmọ Hausa kò care about tomorrow, kò care about bóun kọ́lé, kò care about bóun ṣoríire láyé. Ẹnìkan nínú gbogbo community yẹn bá ti ṣoríire, wọ́n bí pé gbogbo wọn ti ṣoríire nìyẹn. Tó bá ti ń kọjá gbogbo wọn máa ṣe rákàdédé ẹnìkan yẹn ló máa. So that's their life. So it's easy for British to go there and hypnotize and continue the colonial hegemony. So that is that. Then in the eastern part, caucus of power ó ti dàrú, ó ti split ti pẹ́, ó scatter. Àwọn ọmọ Igbo tiẹ̀ like yẹn láàrin ara wọn pé kẹ́nìkan jẹ́ gàba lórí gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n pín authority ìlú wọn sí olórí ẹbí náà lò. Wọ́n pè ní òbí olórí ẹbí náà pè lóbì. Olórí ẹbí. Now àwọn olórí ẹbí tó pọ̀ gan ní community wọ́n lè wá kóra wọn jọ kán wá ní ọba ẹyọ kan. Ọba ẹ̀ náà pè ní Eze. Ìyẹn nìkan lọ́ba. Then olórí ẹbí ẹ̀ dẹ̀ tún máa sọ fún yín pé ọba àdúgbò ẹni ẹ o. Tá a bá wá ṣe meeting papọ̀ la fún ẹ ní respect pé Eze ni ẹ torí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ láti wá ń ṣe meeting and you desire. Má fi àdúgbò ẹ lẹ̀ kó wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ territory tiwa kó nígbà ọba ni ẹ wọ́n máa jẹ ojú ẹ òṣọba torí a ní olórí ẹbí tiwa. So that's the way they're dissing it, and it's helpful. It shows they are very independent and free, and democracy has been among them just the same way it has been among us in Yoruba land also. Now I now come closer to Yoruba and focus on Yoruba now. Now in Yoruba, when we immediately Awolowo the group and the power was taken away, and to the North groups that's handling the control split into two. Some set up say that we have to maintain what Awolowo stand for and build our land, develop our people and all that, free education, gbogbo àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀. Some others said no, pé àwọn ò wáyé láti wá sin anybody. They are selfish. They think of their selfish, and they feel that for them to succeed in their selfish purpose, one láti stay against àwọn ọmọ ìyá wọn by associating with the slave masters in the North again, so that nítorí pé àwọn they have abundance of money, owó wà lẹ́fún wọn they were responsible for anybody. So they aspect, so àwọn ẹni pé ẹ wá support ìtẹ̀wá kẹ́yìn náà máa jẹ lówó Nàìjíríà kò sẹ́ni tó mú wa. So So that's how Yoruba caucus of the authorities. But so some sets are supporting, they are in association with these Fulani hegemonies, while some other sets are looking at responsibility to our land. That is what the anthem of Awolowo, the anthem that Awolowo did. That was, he said, the first stanza, he said, our responsibility to our nationality. Iṣẹ́ wa fún ilẹ̀ wa, kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ wa fún ilẹ̀ wa. Iṣẹ́ wa fún ilẹ̀ wa, our responsibility to our nationality. So that was so that responsibility is the first thing, that we are in leadership and we are in control of power to be responsible. So the first thing to corrupt our Yoruba elders or the caucus of power, the first thing is equal association. Equal association táwọn set of Baba, àwọn tó lọ join, tó believe in one Nigeria, existence of Nigeria and all that. Equal association, the same thing happens in the East, and most of it wanted to break off because any to associate pẹ̀lú wọn Nnamdi Azikiwe to believe in evil association, he regretted. So I want people quickly learn from him that no, I want not you can associate with them. So our corridor of power was split immediately in the aspect of association with the North. So they look at developing their land, and if not developing their land, they live for themselves, but not in association with the North. But I want Yoruba, I want to cause association with the North. To bá ṣe tiẹ̀ náà, tó bá ti kúrò ní power abitagbaro bá sí wọn lọ ọmọ, many of them regret. Then àwọn tó ti beat sílẹ̀, they will listen to them again. They will continue. Wọ́n nígbà tó ti jẹ owó tiẹ̀ tán, tó ó yẹ tó wá ń pàrọwà fún wa. Example is Obasanjo. When Obasanjo was in power, they speak and told him blah blah. He did not listen. He is even more responsible to the North than Ile Yoruba. Now, after many years he has left power, he is now in Nota, realizing all his mistakes. He's now speaking to all other people, condemning people in government. People don't listen to him. He became irrelevant. And the truth of the matter is, he may be saying that the association they have with the Northern, only God knows. Maybe they are in court or cutting agreement with them or whatever. Nítorí nǹkan ò dánmọ́rán fún ló ṣe é ṣe gbogbo yẹn. Ìjọba fún láyé tí nǹkan bá tún dánmọ́rán, ó máa tún dìtẹ̀yìn á tún padà sọ́dọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ní North. Because he was once like that before he went to prison. And he was nearly killed in that prison by the Northerner. But Ọlọ́run fún lórí ọ̀fẹ́ to have a second chance. Now he went to power again after that second chance. Intention of all the Yoruba is that we vote for Falaye, vote for Obasanjo. In fact, people decided no, Falaye is our own caucus from indigenous Yoruba that have that interest of developing Yoruba land. Obasanjo is that caucus of association with the North. There's two division of Yoruba political set now.
Yes.
So about the association with the North. But whatever happened, they said it's the Obasanjo that won. Even though some people say it's Falaye that won, they say Obasanjo won. Obasanjo got back there. People say, okay, Omo Yoruba no near file. Not learn from where he came from the prison. But we all see what he did. We all see what he did. He have no. So he left now. He's not complaining. He's not different from all the people, the same people there. So those are what Yoruba need to do is to identify these sects. Because the truth is, in politics, what they do is that procedure take over, one win power. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ míì tí ò fẹ́ kán win power yìí wọ́n dẹ̀ deliberately send àwọn èèyàn lára ọkọ lọ join wọn. Wọ́n ṣẹgbẹ́ wọn wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ join yín nítorí pé ọmọ Yorùbá kan náà ní torí ẹ̀ ń speak ọmọ Yorùbá kan náà nítorí gbogbo ìjọ wà ní Afẹ́nifẹ́re whatever. Afẹ́nifẹ́re was that caucus that control power during Awolowo. When Awolowo died and power was taken away and thrown to the center, so those caucus form a group called Afenifere. That's why all of them found themselves in Afenifere. But the Afenifere, was divided into two. We have people that want the indigenous Yoruba development. We have set of people that are into interest in association with the North and in Nigeria. So we have this set of people like that. So don't be deceived, or don't let your eyes be covered by the name Afenifere. And we always let Yoruba people always reject that analogy that Afenifere is Yoruba leaders. No, they are not Yoruba leaders. They are socio-political groups. We are not Yoruba leaders. People should not swallow that pill. People should not People should not swallow that pill. We have a lot of people that have no interest of Yoruba, that are not known even in the Yoruba constituency or regions, that are into Afenifere. And because you are in Afenifere, does it mean that you are now leader of the people that you have no connection with? You are not even speaking their mind. You don't even have the mechanism to reach back to them. So people should not swallow that petty spill by believing Afenifere is Yoruba leader. No, they are social-political group. They are not Yoruba leader. Yoruba leader should we emerge from among representatives of different Yoruba micro-ethnic groups, representing from the traditional sect or the political traditional sect of the area. Those are Yoruba leaders, and most of those people are not even, they don't have time to join any Afenifere. So those are the clear format said. So now, so the evil is that we Yoruba have not learned. We have not learned very well who we are. We have not learned very well who we are. If you have clear understanding who we are and have thorough knowledge of who we are, you will know how to carry out your operations with guidance and carefulness. So you will not fall prey of anybody that just come and say, I'm a Yoruba, I speak Yoruba, I'm a member of Afenifere, and you believe that, they are the same ideology or the same thing. No, it's not. So that is what Baba Ayiloge or Baba Adeniran have proven by coming. Look at how Adeniran talks about his journey with Baba Akintoye. Baba Akintoye did not call him that follow me to Benin. He decided to follow Baba Akintoye with Benin, even with his wife. So it's a mission. So it's not love. Nobody know Adeniran. If Baba Akintoye people know. But you see somebody say, I'm going, and you say, don't below, I will follow you. Why? That was the problem Abraham had with his wife's brother, Lot. It is Abraham God told that leave your father and your kindred and go to the land I will show you. Go, begin to go, carry your load down and be going. That is where I will make you a father of nations. Then Lot carry his baggages and say, you are taking my sister away. Oh, I'm going with you. But he began to have a lot of challenges, and God began to tell him that there is Kakawa in your house. So he didn't understand until when both of them started having fights. Abraham and Lot began to have fight. Abraham and the brother of his wife began to have fight. So the Bible says at a point, Abraham now called him and said, "Come, Lot, let it not be that I'm using seniority to cheat you now." Okay, now what's the issue? The issue is cattle. The same cattle that is causing problem in Nigeria. That was the problem. Cattle. The issue was cattle. He said, okay, it's like you separate let your own cattle now. Begin to choose any land that you want so that you can move to that side. And me, I can move to that side. So our cattle will not be mixing together again. And we can live in peace. So, because the land of the south is more green and flourishing, Lord chose south. He said, I will go south. But the side of the north is a big desert. So Abraham said, no problem, we will stay here. So now carry your cattle and your bag and baggage and your family, we are going to the south. It is that south, that's where there is Sodom and Gomorrah that God destroyed at the end. He ended up living in the cave. And he was saved by the help of Abraham, who told the angels that come to destroy that place, that please, I have relatives there. If you can find 10 people that are godly, will you save them? And they said, we will. And they go to Lot's house, save his wife and 2 daughters. But the wife also lost. She became a sulfur. And the industrial salts, she became a sulfur because of the exposure to the explosive of that city. The meteorite is not from this earth, it's from another star galaxy. That place is being burned in Jordan. In Jordan. That place called Sodom and Gomorrah is being burned today. That's where they extract sulfur in Middle East. So she ended up living in decay.
Bishop, Mr. Larry Ayinde, who the hell are you to be telling us enough of guy talking? Please give other people the chance to call in. Do you share any program near control program? Please be mindful of your comment on this platform. Okay? You don't have any right to tell me who to give chance to talk, who you not to give chance. I'm not going to block you, but if you are not welcome here, bagger off. I'm being on by you. But don't ever put such a nasty comment. Give another person a chance to talk. Oh, Lord, go and set up your own. Go ahead, Bishop. Idiot all over the place.
That's a problem we have.
I'm sorry. Contour important ni by. Order to apologize. What ni kama binu. She nkan say emi temi gan farabalẹ̀ nkan mi ton so gan emi gan gbori. We learn on this platform. Lecture room deni bi by. Agbe lecturer mi wà tó senior tèmi. Ṣé torí pé mi mo njókòó mo sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ó sọ fún pé mi nìkan mo gbọ́ ọmọ náà nínú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni. Táwọn bá sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n tán, I open phone line. A ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ 1 hour. Program 3 hours là ń ṣe níbí báyìí. Go ahead, Bishop.
Yeah, thank you very much. So that shows ìgbẹ̀yìn àwọn ọlọ́tẹ̀ gòkè ń dá. Gbogbo àwọn ayélóge à ń kó wọn yẹn tó jẹ́ pé because I look at that Baba Ayélóge being a deputy chairman to YSDM, you left. And whatever happened that make you leave, you said something.
So his tenure was even expired. Tenure on Tony is it 2 years for that position? The tenure finished, and we don't have any reason to renew it. So he has to go.
Even Baba was willing to overrule for him to continue that tenure.
Dizzy man, good afternoon. Okay, Mr. Larry and Idelen can see. Bishop Basor, Dada. Bishop.
What he wanted to do, he left. But the funny thing, leaving now going to collude with the one Nigeria or restructuring center and now begin to speak against that you are benefited from. The same Yoruba nation, you are chairman, you collect money from all these one sọ̀rọ̀ lórí kíni oní one dáwọ́ sí because owó yẹn kọ́ ni wọ́n gbà tẹ́lẹ̀. It shows how much this old man is. These people are, you know, when you are so selfish and you are not truthful, when you are behaving like a madman, you won't know. That Baba Iloge is a mad old fool. He's a mad old fool. And there are people like him. If he's not mad, where you have benefited from, you left there. Okay, nobody is arguing with you, you left. Whatever you now want to do, you are now one Nigeria, you are now restructuring, whatever you are doing, no problem.
You be on the media and talking down of the same system you won't benefited from. Why you on the media and not talking against Akintoye running to the but you that you are talking, you are in the United States of America. Why can't you come to Nigeria? This Ayiloge that is talking is the US. Why can't you come to Nigeria? Me, I'm expecting the day Ayiloge will land in Nigeria. And he will say that this Baba Iloge is now in Nigeria. Why do you go to Japan lọ́jọ́ yẹn? Àwọn tó dúró díẹ̀ tó mọ̀rí wọ́pọ̀. Àwọn bàbá òṣì. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ ó yẹ kó wà dìdì. Ó yẹ kó wà shame of you. As old as you are like that. Òun wà demonstrate rẹ̀ useless rẹ̀ lórí media kiri. Àwọn bàbá ọ̀dàlẹ̀. You don't have any business talking against Yoruba nation or Baba Akintoye or any. You don't have any business. You have left. Nobody speak against you. You have decided to join one Nigeria for continue. Adeniran left for good. He took appointment from Tinubu. Nobody speak against him. He has continued his life. He has left. Do you see Adeniran coming out and speaking against? No. But you see this about old fool. Is a character. And another thing is, apart from these traitors, are you hearing me, Koiki? Apart from this set of traitors, now we also have some religious that are deceptive and backing them. Wọ́n lè jẹ́ pastor, wọ́n lè dá aláfà, wọ́n lè jẹ́ oníṣẹ̀ṣe. That are backing them ọ̀dàlẹ̀ kan náà ni wọ́n. Kò ọmọ ò lè burúburú kó má ní tiẹ̀ àbí kí náà sọ. Bàbá ò lè burúburú kó má ní ọmọ tó máa láìkè. Tí bàbá kan bá jẹ́ bad bàbá nísìnyí tó lọ ọmọ márùn-ún, ìkan nínú ọmọ márùn-ún yẹn ó máa láìkè bàbá ìbòye burú yẹn. Àwọn mẹ́rin yẹn lè support ìyá wọn. So you have some religious sect that was a story in the Bible about Judah so did evil in the presence of God. He's on his own. Now, nítorí evil yẹn gangan ìwà ọ̀dàlẹ̀ yẹn gangan ló máa ń pa wọ́n. Wọ́n rò pé àwọn ń ta Yorùbá fún aráàta fún ọ̀dàlẹ̀. Aráàta tó ń ta Yorùbá fún ẹ̀ ló máa ń dì pẹ̀lú wọn later. The story are many from Abiola and Co. Abiola hit and die with the Fulani. It's the Fulani that later finish him. Many of them like that. You can. I want to. Yorùbá ní pé ẹni tó máa ń báyọ̀ jẹ́ ọjọ́ tó bá ti dákun àti ìbànújẹ́ la máa ń bà ọ́ náà jẹ́. So because àwọn tó ń dalẹ̀ Yorùbá fún ẹ̀yà míì wọ́n wù ẹ́ wípé these people are terrible. This person cannot be trusted. Cannot be trusted. And you think that you are in good relationship with them. They are all there. By the time they finish assignment, you want to terminate your group. But we don't need this person. So, it can be these people for us. It can. How much more we that are not his people?
So, Bishop.
So, yeah.
Is it the people? I mean, àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá ló wà against the self-determination àbí àwọn tí ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn yìí, because we now have two set of people.
kì í ṣe àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ló wà against self-determination, but the people that arrogate the sect among the people that arrogate themselves as Yoruba leaders, and that's why I took it from scratch to know and dissect who are the leaders, how you see them addressing them as leaders. So we are the ones Lamayara need brain who we should be calling leaders. These ones are not leaders. You don't become Yoruba leader because you join Afenifere. No. Yoruba leaders emerge from the micro-ethnic groups of the Yorubas that are rooted from the traditional sect. Those are Yoruba leaders. Kò sí kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kan nísìn, kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kan tó máa lóhùn fẹ́ Yorùbá nation. Ẹ̀rù lè máa bà láti sọ. Wọ́n fẹ́ kí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kan nation. So àwọn ọba sí méjì nínú àwọn ìlú kan tó gbà bọ̀dé tán lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ wípé wọ́n fẹ́ kinní kan làwọn fẹ́. Àwọn political king nìyẹn. Àwọn wọ́n ní wàhálà lábẹ́ ní abẹ́ ìjọba wọn because àwọn olóyè àtàwọn aráàlú wọn fìdí náà wọn wípé nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kọ́lẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn. Example is Oluwo is having a problem in his palace. He's having a problem in the kingdom. That is not what we put you there. Like tó gbé rẹ̀ ní Emir of Iwo. Wọ́n sọ pé Emir kan la fi jẹ́jẹ́ Adéládé tẹ̀ lórí. Ó ní problem níbẹ̀. So we should stop looking at the outward. Whenever we see some lousy people coming out to talk, we should not look from the perspective pé àmọ́ ẹ̀yin kọ́lẹ́ mọ́ wọn mọ́ nílùú ẹ̀ wọn mọ́ níbi tó ti wá. So people should not come from nowhere and arrogate leadership on Yoruba, and you people accept it. So I was given a scenario of one king like that to portray our false prophets that is backing all these false leaders. Because for a leader like that, they will need for a false leader, they will need a false prophet. So ọba yẹn ó pe gbogbo àwọn wòlíì ó lóun fẹ́ lọ ja ogun ó fẹ́ lọ join ìjà ogun ní Montse àwọn ní area Jordan mọ́ Saudi Arabia. Montse náà ń pè wọ́n àwọn Arabians the Ishmaelites ó lóun fẹ́ lọ join wọn láti ja ogun against àwọn Midian. Ogun Midiani. So now gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀yà Midian yẹn ṣe wọ́n ti sá wọnú Africa or some of them wọ́n ti wọnú Asia lọ́lọ́hùn. So but that time they were living in that region. So there is an Ishmaelite àwọn ìran Ishmaeli wọ́n pe àwọn ìran brother wọn ní Judah Israel kan wá join wọn. Now kan lè lọ bá now ọba yẹn ní kó fẹ́ lọ jagun yẹn láti help pé nítorí wọ́n ti fún ní portion owó àwọn nǹkan tó máa gbà bá ti support wọn fún wọ̀. Now gbogbo àwọn bíbélì sọ pé ẹ̀mí irọ́ the spirit of lies ẹ̀mí irọ́ ó bà lé gbogbo àwọn wòlíì. Gbogbo wọn wá síwájú ẹ̀ wọ́n ní kábíyèsí lọ ó máa ṣẹ́gun lọ ó máa ṣẹ́gun eléyìí náà wá kábíyèsí lọ ó máa bẹ́ orí ọ̀tá ẹ̀ ó máa ṣe kíní gbogbo wọn wọ́n wá ní òkú wòlíì ẹ̀yọ̀ kan. Wọ́n ní kábíyèsí yẹn ó ti mọ̀ ó ní òun mọ̀ pé kì í sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa ó ní bọ̀ yẹn lọ pè wá. Wọ́n á pe wòlíì yẹn dé wòlíì yẹn ní pé kábíyèsí live long kì í ṣe wípé tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ pé ò ní ṣẹ́gun o. Nítòótọ́ ẹ máa lọ ẹ máa ṣẹ́gun oníṣùgbọ́n ẹ ò ní padà wálé láàyè. He will die in the battle. Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n fọ́ etí wòlíì yẹn. ó ní pé I know that you don't say the ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú ló máa sọ but ẹnìkan ṣoṣo tó sọ òótọ́ láàrin gbogbo àwọn tó kù nìyẹn. Ó ní pé kó lọ fi sínú ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ó ní tóun bá ti wá lọ tóun ṣẹ́gun yẹn tán tóun wá dé gbogbo òun máa lọ bẹ́ orí ẹ̀ fógun. Now the Bible narrates he went to the battle wọ́n dẹ̀ parí ogun wọ́n ṣẹ́ ogun wọ́n kó gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ogun fún ó wá ń kó bọ̀ wálé. The Bible say a stray arrow like a stray bullet ó ní ó fò wá from nowhere àárín ibi tí helmet orí ẹ̀ tó ti join mọ́ ẹ̀yìn aṣọ ọrùn ẹ̀ àárín yẹn the loophole omi arrow yẹn ló gbà wọlé and it died. Nígbà tí ìròyìn tẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́wọ́ wípé the king of Judah has died. Gbogbo àwọn wòlíì yẹn ìgbé àfẹ́wé ni wọ́n wá lọ sí wòlíì tó sọ òótọ́ sílẹ̀ wọ́n wá ní máa lọ láyọ̀ àtàlàáfíà ó ti sọ wípé ó máa ṣẹ́gun pé kò ní wálé. See, when we are speaking truth to power, we are not enemy of the person in power. Tinubu should have listened to us. And those whoever is prophesying or doing rubo or doing unto or whatever they are doing for him, so that like that one said that we should pray for Tinubu because God tó máa jẹ òun ló lórí kíní ẹ̀ níbẹ̀ nísìn. We should pray for tí wọ́n gbé Fúlàní ló wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n lè gbé sípò yẹn Gàjàbíàmílà. We should be praying for Tinubu. Ṣé prayer ni àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó kù náà ń pray náà fi tún ìlú wọn ṣe? Whatever you do, you must do it with God's purpose and intention. The God purpose for this moment is for Nigeria to split. You cannot, when you are forcefully putting the country together, you are working against the will of God, and you can never succeed. And whoever is praying for you, doing anything for you, is deceiving you because Ọlọ́run ló máa ń ṣe àmì àdúrà àti ogun. O bá ṣe ogun yẹn tọ́lọ́run ò bá ṣàpìjẹ́. So it doesn't matter gbogbo àwọn alátẹnujẹ bí ayélujára àwọn nǹkan yìí tán lá ń kọ lọ bá Tinubu restructuring ni kò ṣe àwọn ti láṣẹ Abuja tó wà yẹn ibi tó wà ń bẹ̀ ṣó mọ poisonous gas tó ń fi sínú ilé tó ń gbé. Àwọn Fúlàní wò wípé ọ̀dẹ̀ ní Yorùbá wọ́n gbọ́n. These are Yorùbá leaders. Look at them. Níkàwọ́ wa oúnjẹ tó ń fún ẹ ṣó mọ̀ mọ́ poison ẹ̀. Àwọn alátẹnujẹ àgbàlagbà wọ̀nyí. Because of selfish purpose òun ni mo ṣe pé bàbá yẹn kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ that was with Ayilobi on the media that day mo pé mo ní nǹkan tó ń ṣe is good but he is not the first person that has done something like this. Many of us have done something like this. Baba Liu have done something like this far beyond this, and we handed it over to Yoruba Nation administration. He is in cover. We divide Yoruba religions into 24 provinces and divide it according to the divisions, and everyone to have autonomy so that we can have a good federal system. So Ìjẹ̀bú ò ní máa rú lórí Àwórì ò ní máa rú lórí Ẹ̀gbá ò ní sọ pé òun fẹ́ lọ ṣe olórí wọn nílé Ifẹ̀. Àwọn nǹkan tó ń fa wàhálà láàrin ọmọ Yorùbá rẹ̀, and that is the issue that has not been ironed out in Afẹ́nifẹ́re. Point to one Àwórì person, somebody from Àwórì that is in Afẹ́nifẹ́re. Point to one person that is Ìbàràpá person that is in Afẹ́nifẹ́re. So you have some set of people, maybe because you are from Ibadan, or because you are from Ondo, popularly supported Baba Awolowo that time, and you have now formed a group called Afẹ́nifẹ́re, and you impose that you are the leader of the Yorubas. That is wrong, and you are not actually leading the Yoruba. You have your own selfish purpose. Few of you that have said that no, we have to maintain Baba Akintoye stand. You didn't give them out. And that is where we find somebody like Baba Professor Banja Akintoye step out of them and said Yoruba Nation now. And you see all the àwọn àgbàyà speaking against him, saying ó sá lọ sí Benin. Òun tó wà ní United States tó bá ti bìdá kó máa bọ̀ nínú Nàìjíríà. Ayílóge tó wà ní US ọjọ́ tó bá ti wọ Nàìjíríà kó announce pé èmi Ayílóge o mo ti wà Nàìjíríà mo wà London kó wò bẹ́ẹ̀ o máa padà sí US. We are not threatening him. We are not threatening him. But he's going to pay for all those things he has done. You cannot hit on the same table with us. That's speaking against us. You be punished. You be punished. He's a traitor. He don't show that Adeniran left and kept quiet. You came out and you are going to the media speaking against Igboho, speaking against Akintoye. Ṣẹ́mu wọn, o tún bú wọn, o ní wọ́n sá lọ kúrò ń lù wọ́n lọ ń gbé ní Bẹ̀nẹ̀. But ìwọ wà l'Amẹ́ríkà. Tó bá ti bí wọ́n dá máa pọ̀ nínú Nàìjíríà. Nàìjíríà lèmi wà. Ìgbà tí mi máa kúrò bí mo rì mọ́. Mo fẹ́ rí ìgbẹ̀yìn gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní báyìí. So you know that, and it is not only me. We have people that are daring like me. We are here and we are working. Ẹyin bàbá òsì wọn yẹn, ẹyin bàbá òsì wọn yẹn, gbogbo ilé ẹ̀kọ́ kan lọ́wọ́ máa mú èmi kúrò sódà á lè lálàáfíà. Ẹyin ti jẹ gbogbo ayé yín, ẹ ti jẹ gbogbo ayé yín. You cannot eat our future, the future of our children's children. There is no future in Yoruba land, and you think that you can continue like that. The restructuring is then pariwo, the restructuring is then pariwo, regional then pariwo. We've all once had regional government. Ọjọ́ kan ìjọ̀kan ní Fúlàní máa gorí oyè, wọ́n máa fi wọ́n bàrò fàyà báyìí ni wọ́n tún dá gbogbo yín padà sí unitary system náà lò. Ó dà pé orí àwọn bàbá yóò pè because of the selfish purpose. Ṣèbá dí regional. Báwo náà ṣe dá gbogbo pọ̀? Through military. So you think that that's the root way again? And you think that region will pay them? The region will not pay them. Wọ́n ṣe dàrú yẹn náà lọ́tún máa dàrú. So you want to be recycling us, wasting our time. Ẹ̀yin máa kú ẹ máa lọ, ẹ ti máa da wàhálà lẹ̀ fún àwa tó how long before let me Koiki. If Nigeria continue like this for the next 20 years, the entire Yoruba land will become no man's land. Are you getting me?
Loud and clear.
For the next 20 years, the entire Yoruba land will become no man's land. Gbogbo wípé kábíyèsí kan ni ó wà, wọ́n máa yọ wọn fi Fúlàní wá jọba bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bishop, ẹ má bínú pé mo interrupt yín, mo kí Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Bobby, mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa. When we are on this platform tá à ń kọ́gbọ́n ni, àtàkàrà ní bíbà tí bá fẹ́ máa ta oògùn àgbo fún yín, mo mọ bí ṣe lè ta oògùn àgbo tẹ́ máa rà lọ́wọ́ mi. Tí bá fẹ́ ta London fún yín, pé mò ń ṣe visa, bó mò ń ṣe visa. Ibi ìbàyà ń sọ̀rọ̀ ilé ayé wa. Ayé yẹn mi ti gbé 24 ní UK. Ó ti sú mi, ó lè replace mi. Bishop wà Nàìjíríà, ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí. Ó jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé ara ń tà wọ́n tó wà nílé. Bishop tó wà Nàìjíríà, èmi láǹfààní àti rí wọn ní 2021. Ọjọ́ bíi 5 ló wá ṣe pẹ̀lú wa ní Sókà pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho Òòṣà. Mo dẹ̀ ti ń bá Bishop sọ̀rọ̀ kí n tó mọ Ìgbòho. Ó láwọn kankan tí Bishop ti sọ. From the astrology, from the Bible, from the ṣẹ̀ṣe, gbogbo ẹ̀. So tá bá wá jókòó sí níbàá tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ Bishop tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ farabalẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ disagree pẹ̀lú wa. Because our lives, ẹ̀mí wa ó ti wà in danger. Bàbá Èkìtì ló kọ́kọ́ pè wọlé. Ẹni tó bá náà fẹ́ gbé ní UK, tẹ́ opportunity bá wà, tó bá jẹ́ pé mo ò sí lórí mídíà tá à ń pariwo, mo lè máa ra gbé Nàìjíríà, but ẹ̀mí mi léwu gan. Gbọ́ mi yé, tó bá jẹ́ pé mo ò sí nínú mídíà pé à ń ṣe Yorùbá nation, mo ti ń wálé láti 2015, mọ̀gbà tí mò ń wálé ni. Ọ̀kadà ni mò ń gbé káàkiri tí bá wá sílé. Wọ́n gbé mọ́tò fún mi, mo abandon ẹ̀. Because mo fẹ́ dàbí ẹ̀yin náà pé kí n wo bẹ́ ṣe tí bá wà ní Ìkẹjà lọ́n, máa gbàgbéra síbẹ̀ 1 hour. Màmá wo bẹ́ ṣe ń já wọnú bọ́ọ̀sì jẹ́ ilé yìí ò dáa. That was 2015, my first trip padà sí Nàìjíríà after 15 years. Káwa wá jáde nísìn, káwa ní ara ń ta wá. Look, wo mo jẹ òun lélẹ̀, mo jẹ́ tán. Ó sì kù 5 ni. Ó sì kù 2 ń bẹ̀. Bí bonbons ni. Náà fi ṣúgà sí. Flour lọ fi ń ṣe. Flour ni practically bí máa ń ṣe níbẹ̀. Gbogbo tó wà mẹ́ flour náà kàn mú ṣúgà fi wíwẹ̀. Ìtàfin dán lára nìyẹn. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan náà ló ràn lára wa. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó wá ràn lára Bishop yẹn náà ló ràn lára tèmi. So mo bẹ̀ wá, mo rọ̀ wá. A mọ̀ pé ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní wá lára. Mo Bishop ìbéèrè tí mo fẹ́ bí yín ni pé gbogbo ìnira tó ń ní wá yìí, ṣé àsìkò fẹ́ dé ni? A sọ pé ní ọ̀la o. tuta bá ní lọ́la nísìn àwọn kan ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe promise wa náà nìyẹn pé a máa gba Yorùbá ni ṣé àsìkò kan tí ń dé tí nǹkan kan fẹ́ transform this world ayé lélẹ̀ omi ló wà nínú ẹ̀ omi ní ṣé nǹkan kan ti dé ni àbí nǹkan kan ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ dé àwọn àjọ̀nú wo ló fẹ́ dé angel wo ló fẹ́ dé màláíkà wo ló fẹ́ dé àwọn orúmọlẹ̀ wo ló fẹ́ dé because brother mi kan ẹ ti bá sọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ òun wà ní UK àwọn bá queen tó kú yẹn wọ́n gbé lọ sí èmi ò gbọ́ pé àwọn èèyàn gbé queen lọ sí kóòtù rí ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta tí mo tún gbúrò ẹ̀ nísìn gbogbo àwa kan mọ̀ pé there is a transformation bishop ẹ bá mi ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ fáwọn èèyàn.
Thank you very much. Now, àkókò ti tó ni, and we will not back down, and we should not back down. It doesn't matter if we have ability to fight or not. Everything is not by fight. Nǹkan tó máa pín Nàìjíríà láti inú ìjọba Nàìjíríà ni ló ti máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Because bá jẹ́ òṣìkà ọwọ́ márùn-ún ẹ tó bá fi mẹ́rin ṣèkà wàá fẹ́ yọkan ṣe ara ẹ. Koiki, when God created the world, He created it pẹ̀lú Yorùbá ó ṣẹ̀dá ayé pẹ̀lú àṣẹ. Gbogbo ohun tó wà nílé ayé ó ṣẹ̀dá pẹ̀lú àṣẹ. And that's the reason the symbol of that àṣẹ, the word, Olóyìnbó pè ní word, He created the whole world, the universe with His word. The symbol òní ó ṣe Ṣàngó like axe. Òní Bíbélì ṣe sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run ó ní ìdàlọ́ lójú méjì ni. The axe has the front and back. So yes sir. Now ọ̀rọ̀ àṣẹ tó sọ láàké tó fi ṣẹ̀dá gbogbo àgbáyé. Ìwọ tó ṣẹ̀dá tó gbénú ẹ̀ tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí hùwà against nature òdìkejì àṣẹ yẹn ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ against it. The nature will begin to work against you. It doesn't matter if the whole people on earth sees you as the right person or good person, but so far you are working against the creator. The creature àṣẹ tó òdìkejì àṣẹ tó ṣẹ̀dá creation yẹn because the creation is working against the order of the word of God. When you begin to work against that order, òdìkejì àṣẹ yẹn ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ against it. So ẹni tó bá ń ṣe ibi tọ́mọ aráyé ń gbàdúrà fún Elédùmarè máa ṣépè fún because òdìkejì àdúrà ó ní èpè. So tọ́mọ aráyé bá ń gbàdúrà fún èpè ló máa jẹ́ tiẹ̀. Because you are working against the nature and the creature of God. Nígbà tí Ọlọ́run ṣẹ̀dá ayé tó ṣẹ̀dá Ádámù àti fún àwọn ènìyàn, gbogbo wọn ní takọ àtabo ló ń dá wọn. Ó ní ẹ máa bí sí, kẹ̀sì máa rẹ̀ sí, ẹ gbáyìn lórí ilẹ̀, increase and replenish the earth. Kò dá wọn kí wọ́n wà lójú kan under one constructed authority. No. Ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pọ̀ sí ẹ máa split. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pọ̀ sí ẹ máa split. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń pọ̀ sí ẹ máa split. Ẹ lọ wo issue gbogbo àwọn alágbára ayé pátá tí wọ́n ràgàbo authority gbogbo ẹ̀yà èèyàn. Ó máa ń jó wọn lọ́wọ́ ni. You cannot. The kingdom will collapse. It started from the Nimrod. Tọ́gbẹ́ ní Namrud. Nimrod. Now, he decided to build a Tower of Babel in the central Iraq. Now, the land of Shinar. The land also goes closer to Iran. Now, the structure, the remnant of the demolition is still there. Now, the structure is to have a very big headquarters that will also go very high so that they can have administrative office and place for the entire place at that time. Wherever they scatter to on the earth, they will always be coming back there so they can give them instruction control. But one view there lọ́wọ́ wọn ẹ̀ parí ẹ̀. Ìbábú ṣe pé àwọn alálẹ̀ wá sílẹ̀ wọ́n wá wo nǹkan táwọn ọmọ ènìyàn tó ń kọ́. Wọ́n wá padà wọ́n ní pé àwọn èèyàn wọ̀nyí wọ́n wà ní ìṣọ̀kan. Ó ní èdè wọn dẹ̀ náà rí wọ́n tún gbọ́ra wọn yé. Ó ní pé tí a bá fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ ní this status quo ó ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe yẹn wọ́n á ṣe. Agbára bọ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn alálẹ̀ nìyẹn ó bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn. Ọmọ ènìyàn ò láṣẹ àti control ayé. Àwọn alálẹ̀ àwọn the spirit world ló ń control ayé. So they say what we going to do is to go and scatter their language so that mission will become history, will not be fulfilled. That is how the Bible says their language was scattered. And all of them left and abandoned the nation. The same thing goes back to Nebuchadnezzar. The same goes to our ìlú Greece, Alexander. He died mysteriously. The same goes to Napoleon that was holding the entire Europe. Europe was scattered at the end, See, you cannot hold the entire race. You can't. Holding Nigeria as a one Nigeria is against the word of God. And the more you are saying that one Nigeria, one Nigeria, at the end, Nigeria will split. Either you like it or you don't like it. Akoko your word long lower. There was a time, the Bible said he stayed with the disciples for 40 days. Now, when he was impacting the disciples, the final day, go to the polo. Àwọn ọmọ lẹ́yìn wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wípé nítorí ti jíǹde wọ́n wá wò wípé agbára ti dé náà. Bí ẹni tó ń wo àkúdàáyà níwájú ẹ̀ wípé ẹni tó kú dàkúrú padà. But it's now extraordinary. Kọ́ wá béèrè ṣé ìgbà wo ni o máa dá independence for Israel, because they were under Roman colonization. That is in Acts of Apostles chapter 1. Jesus of it is not for you to know the time that God has programmed for the independence to return. But for now, what you need, you are still in the station procedure, you are still agitating. What you need is power and identity. Only it is not for you to know the time that God has predestined in program to restore power to Israel. For you shall be a power, a representative authority, to represent Ale. Both the day in your name, represent àwọn alálẹ̀ tó pọ̀ ní ìfọwọ́kọ̀ yìí. Títí di ìgbà tí a máa dá ìjọba padà, òmìnira padà fún Israel. Anywhere you go, you be ọ̀wọ̀ yẹn wà lára yín. Your representative capacity. Only when the Holy Spirit come upon you, only and you shall be my witness. That is the responsibility, identity, witness. That we represent wherever we go. I'm a Yoruba nation. I'm not a Nigerian. I'm a Yoruba nation. I'm not a Nigerian. I'm a Yoruba nation. I may come to your country with Nigerian passport, but I'm telling you, I am a citizen of Yoruba nation. Anybody saying Yoruba nation should be bold and should be able to speak this out. Our international passport will come out this year by God's grace. It doesn't matter the country that accepts it or not. We will use it. And any country that accepts it, we will know. Any that did not accept it, we will know. And you don't even need to bring it to Nigeria. So we will have it. We will have it. It is important. If you know that you are for self-determination, there are some steps you need to be taken. If not, our effort, our contribution, our everything is useless. It's either we all keep quiet and stay. Oh no, gosh, Because one way no, there are some steps we need to be taken. That's why it's about take our step here. No, it doesn't matter who did British or the European world take authority from when they divide the entire Africa in Berlin. That's not by Shelo. So when you are taking your authority back, which authority do you need to do that? If you are not a fool, what people by education say colonize the brain, we don't need any permission from anywhere to do what we want to do. We have our identity. We don't want identity to be destroyed. Now, to take the land is not easy, yes, and we don't want to fight war, yes, but we have the right to do and showcase our identity in whichever form. It's left for you to accept it or not. I'm a Yoruba man. The first identity is that I'm speaking Yoruba. And if I'm speaking Yoruba, and you know I'm speaking Yoruba, what's wrong with the document that I show you that I'm a Yoruba person? You should accept it. And nobody should tell me that we don't have time to do that yet. So it doesn't matter how long they're clamoring for one Nigeria, it will fail at the end because the cause itself will boomerang against them. Nigeria cannot survive this hegemony. Nigeria cannot survive it. So we Yoruba people need to prepare and get ready and preserve our identity. And that's why in Ruba accounts that people open, there is a portal there for social security code. And Baba have instructed anybody that has Ruba account, call this Ruba banking that whichever one you are using. Then you want your social security code. They will direct you how you get it. It's for our identity. It's verifiable. And that's also we can identify ourselves. Sending the time the passport is out. Thank you very much.
Wow, that has been the line is from Nigeria, and that is part of the development that failed. Moki, Mr. TJ, Saeed Jima, good morning. Mr. Bamidele Leo, good morning. Those of you that have joined me on the Twitter, we are live on all the platforms. I've been able to secure my phone, my other phone back from my little princess in the house. So we are back on the Twitter space, Yoruba Nation. The studio number only. Tony Ages, thank you so much. You're right, Bishop. Got this experience about 2 weeks ago. And like Bishop said, forget it. We can still get the Yoruba Nation passport out. If UK doesn't want to accept it, toss off to them. If America say no, toss off to them. We will have those passports. When they were going around the world, they did not consult with us before they divided Africa. We don't need to consult with anybody. That is one of the reasons why I disagree with the Yoruba political party in UK, because they were giving me the impression that without a party in UK, we cannot get Yoruba Nation. Money no. Tasiko bato furomala. We're not going to fight war, but ama fi ogbon ati opolo tolorun fun wa. Prophet Tibetan saw only one yìnbọn fún Yorùbá kò ràn. So if you want to call in as well, please do so. I don't know how long this program will last. You still have good ample of 2 hours. We have just about almost 1.5 hours left. So we're just 1 hour, half an hour, or 30 minutes. Those of you in the government right now, whether you are working with the government or whatever, look, don't come out of it because Nigeria is still operating. But have it at the back of your mind that, hey, the wait, Yoruba kuduro. Koikimedia pension all that will be resolved. When is Yoruba country going to come? It could be 3 years from now. It could be next year. It could be today. That will be subject to when we are all ready to pull out of Nigeria. Our Yoruba de land in Nigeria, we are the one holding Nigeria together. And I cannot wait to see the end of what Tinubu will offer most of you, especially Enyoronu Yoruba, Enyafonjas, Benny. So, Bishop, thank you so much for giving us the time. As usual, I love you so much. Ejoeba support Baba Ekiti Nile. He's doing a fantastic work that I cannot do. Baba Ekiti Koiki Woma Wale Femisile. I wish I could be on the ground today. I wish I could have been on the ground yesterday. but not everybody will be on the ground simultaneously. I have lived here for 24 years. I keep telling you that. So coming here, to say, Koiki, come back home. It's not to come back home. Àwọn èèyàn wà ní Nàìjíríà tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation. Àwọn tó lọ ní last week, lára àwọn medias were at least 2 of them. So bíbá wa náà kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe. But like we always say, there's always time for everything. Ní wà lẹ́yìn odi forever. We will come back. And I can assure you that. Mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní 2021 àbí. Ṣé mo ṣe àbí mo ṣe? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wò tó kù. But one thing is, we first need to tell our people what is self-determination. Nigeria expired 14 years ago. Ẹ jẹ́ n gbé award it was sent to me. This was my award, and it came also, with my beautiful emblem. Even though bí abiti mo ti move káàkiri ni bishop, mo máa ní láti ní kó bá mi túnlẹ̀, because apparently all open. So that came as well, but máa ní láti mo lọ sí àwọn tó máa bá mi túnlẹ̀. So that was sent to me. Yoruba Nation Self-Determination Award 2023. I think they began a lot, but they are just saying we appreciate all our media. And like they said, even Mayegun General was sent his own. I still have one with me that I've not sent to the person because we'll be very busy. Yoruba Nation, in recognition of selfless service, render and patriotism in actualization of Yoruba Nation through self-determination. The organizing body through Professor Emeritus Adebanji Akintoye, Grand Commander of the Order of Yoruba Land. Excellency, on the 28th of October 2023, Mr. OLAYOMI KOIKI, Officer of the Order of Yoruba Land. Ma bínú pé wọ́n fún wọn láwọ́d. Bí a òun rí tán fáwọn èèyàn láwọ́d. Ṣé àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn fún wọn láwọ́d? Dizzy man, thank you so much. Àwọn kan wà nínú wa. I'd love to not mention the person's name. All is communication to the government of this country about innovation. Innovation to fi gbé wá sílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó máa ní impact fún wa. They're not going to bring it down right now, because why would they want to give Tinubu that project and then they end up selling it back to Lebanese? Mr. Dari, thank you so much. This person is watching me right now. Is Eje Kinko Fuini. I think it was a text message, the last one. Let me just tell you, people are walking towards this movement. People that want the best for us. I just go back to one of his communication. This was a message sent to me this month in July. I won't give you the name. The email came at exactly on the 2nd of July. It's a Tuesday at exactly 7:25 p.m. Thank you for all your encouragement and prayer over the years that I should pursue my innovative idea. A few minutes, 30 seconds. If you sorry, can't even get to sorrow. A few minutes, 30 seconds, please. Thank you for your encouragement and prayers over the years. Emma Loek of 30 seconds that I should pursue my innovative idea and dream. I had a phone call today at 5 p.m. from somebody in America and was given my phone number to contact me by another company in UK. This person in America said I should contact him on his mobile phone tomorrow at noon to schedule a face-to-face meeting with me next week at their office in London at Liverpool Street. It is my wish that all my siblings and families in Nigeria have British citizenship when I then properties in London as an investment in UK. Koikimedia will also benefit, just like many of you. People are working so that our life can be better. Your life cannot be better with the current Nigeria. It's a fact. Don't look, those that are propagating and talking about Nigeria, they're not that bad ones. Even let it over London. This woman should be ashamed of herself. Iwolo promoted Tinubu, there's nothing wrong in that. Wasi London, on show Louis Vuitton, on show Knightsbridge. I have shown you London more than any other media that lives in UK. It is just the management and the system that is working all these will be 10 times better in Ondo State, in Osun State. Egbon's okay, caller. So the line will be open. You can call in at any time during the program. Egbon's okay. About share briefly. Egbon's okay. I'm going, sir.
So like about our daily lyric.
Inshallah.
So like you always say, I don't know why some people want to die in what the question that nobody can answer.
Tibetan asked us the same question. Is it human or God? Who created Nigeria that you want to die for?
That people want to just kill themselves for. The people that want to die for, the people that want to kill themselves in this one called Nigeria, they are the stupid people that are benefiting crumbs from it. They thought they are benefiting something. They are not, because they are so selfish and greedy. They don't think about tomorrow, because what become of that, let's say, oh fine, what you work with children about 2 generations to come. But after then, what will happen? It's only these few people that they are not up to 2 to 5% of these people that want to die. They don't want this country to break. Like I keep on telling them, the awareness is gradually going. People are talking about it. People are seriously talking about it. But that spark that will change the dynamic is what everybody is waiting for, which I pray. I don't know when it will come, but it will eventually come to pass. Brother, there is poverty in the land. People are suffering. Wow. People are hungry. At the same time, people are angry. The last thing, people are so stupid. Let me use that word. Because if people are not that stupid and Kamasha and the so-called our leaders are also part of it. But let me leave those one aside. A friend of mine, he sold small scale business, he sold poultry. The guy was telling me about 3 or 4 days ago that it's about to fold up. The cheapest feed now is almost 22,000 naira. The cheapest. Don't 7,000, 6,000. After December also, we grow at the end the partner. Then towards them by the feed right. The last one I bought was 14,000 naira. But as today I'm talking to you now, the cheapest feed made is almost 22,000 naira. The guy was telling me that, guy, I can't cope anymore. I can't cope anymore. If the guy goes up, if you affect his family, if you affect 1 or 2 people about and work out on share on die, people are suffering. Small scale businesses are not finding it easy. Nothing you lay your hands on. Nothing you want to lay your hands on that you do that. Could they succeed? Because the thing is so frustrating. Like I said, only project sometimes ago. Like we evaluated, it cost me about 2-something million. Now the project now is almost 6-something million.
Later, I'm finished. Mumbadu, brother, may not be now.
With the rate of
interrupt there.
The rate of inflation rate and the way the thing is going, people are dying. People are hungry. How many people?
Let me play devil advocate. Are you making this up because you just love Koikimedia and you just want people to know, even though you are in Nigeria? Are you really sure that there is? I know that I have a video that I'm going to play when you complete. We can even play, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Okay. Oh no, my play about this soroton. What I'm trying to say is that, are you really sure that what you're saying, that there is hunger in the land and your businesses and our friends, our families, I want everybody's business to prosper. Why is this business failing? Is there something that needs to be done that is not done? Who is failing us? And is that the reason why you should say you want Yoruba Nation? Shut up, just pray more. Your business will prosper, put oil on it. Go to the church, go to the mosque. Why are you coming on social media and saying, are you just another lazy youth, like Buhari said, if you come on so?
No, I'm not making it up. It's like this. before, like, let's say from 1960, if you look at how the thing is going, it's getting worse and worse and worse. I don't know, the 40 years. I don't know, the people who know come at that. I don't know, 50 law come by. Ìgbà wo tó máa dá. Olóró nìkan tó kọ́ nìkan gbà kan. Then I don't know where they are middle 80 or early age or tó bá wọlá Olúwa o àní yóò sì dá. Lọ pé a ti gbádùn nílẹ̀ ìrí ìyẹn ti di tán. That was way back. That was 80s. We are in 20th century. 80s. Tó ti kọ́ ni yẹn pé agbádùn nílẹ̀ ìrí ìyẹn ti di tán. What should my hour in 2024? We are still, now the thing is not even showing the sign that there is no light at the end of the tunnel. The tunnel is getting darker. Not even blink of light. So why are we want to die and force ourselves continue to live in this union that is not working? Even when you have right not to divorce. Why? Why are they now want to die in this code that is not even working? The person that is there, I'm a typical. I keep on telling from my generation, I'm a typical Yoruba guy. No more Yoruba nimi. From the onset, even when someone bet to get it doesn't have solution. Nobody has solution for this country called Nigeria because Nigeria was not planned to succeed. Nigeria was planned to fail. Could they work? The best bet, look at when we are even practicing religion, we see benefits in continuing government. So why can't we just now even in UK? Even in UK, go to in UK, Scotland initiated, Ireland initiated, where is initiated? Why can't we also go our own separate and let everybody have peace? Now, that I said, the present government doesn't have solution for this. Look at what the president Tinubu created last week. Or created the Ministry of Livestock. Your brother agric at livestock. Why are you bring one section of agric out? Who tell us I want to create Ministry of Cattle? Because agric in livestock then the crops, it was the cash crops
Okay, somebody might like fact. Somebody might say, shut up, nothing like that. This is coming from the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, July 9th, 2024. Press release, Mokiyami Ade Sheun Adelani, Ekaboyin Grandma, Mokiyami Iyabo Obieson, Mumaki Oboyin Grandma Dada, torí pé ẹ̀yin ni ẹ pọ̀n mí, lẹ́ni kò kí máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, má bú wọn, máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, wọ́n ní hàmì wà àti family ẹ̀. President Tinubu inaugurate committee on implementation of livestock reform to address obstacle to agricultural productivity. My brother, can you explain? Kini mean? Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò kàwé. Kí ló mean? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe business yẹn.
So what is literally saying is this: he think he can solve the problem of these terrorists, and which is cannot. Agents, I might be wrong, but Gumi said something last year. He said only give these people amnesty. Because you gave those people of Niger Delta amnesty, that is where they are going. Tinubu, I don't know. This thing goes on telling me Tinubu will be the last president of this one country called Nigeria. They will break this country. This country is about to break, but the time, that time is what we don't know. So where they are going is very soon now. Okay, let's give the amnesty. The money they are giving these people is from this south here. Don't tax because it's all the tax people are suffering. You know, now what we are eating, just like you eat what you see, not what you want. Now, anything you just see, just eat. Oh, you're gone. Get a plate of swallow now. Present location meeting more just in the cheapest one for any ebameji obe atenokon 1,200 almost 12 years you.
Wow.
It's as bad as that.
Hey.
there is poverty. I cannot be the man sunkún. If tó bá tẹ̀ ṣe nípa pé because we are ourselves, people around us, the people are still having one or two things catching forward. What about millions of people that are dying of hunger every day? As at now, somebody was begging for money for transport, people just anywhere, people just be begging. We now turn to Almajiri.
Hey, Masho.
It is so pathetic.
Brother.
In fact, ó lágbára.
Ẹ̀yin diaspora tẹ́ ń support wọn. Ṣe ro àwọn brother wa tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀yin diaspora tẹ́ ń fún wọn ní backing yìí. Ní kẹ́ má jẹ. Mo nígbà Tinubu yìí, ẹ ra lé sí London, ẹ ra lé sí America, bọ̀ ẹ sọ fún Tinubu àti Ṣèyí Tinubu pé kó bá wa sọ fún bàbá ẹ̀ pé kó jọ kó jẹ́ ká máa lọ. Àbá ní kankan ta fi jà kó kọ̀ jẹ́ ká máa lọ. Tábá débi tá à ń lọ, à lọ yanjú ẹ̀. Kẹ́ tó lọ brother mi lórí topic tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Ǹjẹ́ Bọ́lá Tinubu lè make our election a quality one? Because that is the topic we are treating. And then in the last day, we shall make our election quality election. Ilé lẹ́yìn wà láti ìgbà tó ti ń dìbò, èmi ti kúrò nílé láti 1998. Mo bá yín síbẹ̀ gbà tẹ́ ń dìbò 1990 náà kàn ń gbọ́ náà ní kọ́ Ọbásanjọ́ débẹ̀ inú wa dẹ̀ dùn àròkó máa ṣe dáadáa ọmọ Yorùbá ní létà lágbọ́pọ̀ ọmọ Ìgbò ní kankan. Can Bola Tinubu transform the election process so that by the time he's leaving the office, even the next person cannot rig it?
Okay, can I talk?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
So,
hold on. Bàbá wa ti pẹ́ ní UK o daddy. Mo mọ̀ pàgbà ẹ má bínú pé mo sọ̀rọ̀ sí ilé nǹkan. Wọ́n náà ti wà ní London láti 1984. Ẹ dàgbà jù mí lọ dáadáa nìyẹn. Ẹ má bínú pa sọ̀rọ̀ síra wa lẹ́nu. 40 years lẹ ti wà ń bí báyìí. Ó yẹ kẹ́ ti padà lọlé. Nígbà tẹ́yìn ò tí ì lọlé at 40 years. Èmi 24. Mo ti ń súnmọ́ yín ẹjẹ́ àjọ padà lọlé. Ẹ jọ ẹ̀yin bàbá wa tẹ̀ ṣe ń support àwọn olóṣèlú yìí. Ní kẹ́ má ṣòṣèlú. Ẹ bá wa sọ fún Tinubu pé kó bá wa tètè ṣe. Bro mi ẹ dáhùn sí ìbéèrè yẹn. Bàbá mi Lárí Àyìndé 40 years lẹ́tí lọ UK ẹ ti pẹ́ díẹ̀ sà.
So ẹ jẹ́ kí n take down memory lane a little bit.
À ń gbọ́ sà.
Bá àti ẹgbẹ́ àti ìdáwọ́ pọ̀pọ̀ tẹ́ pé a kà á ni. Ẹ wo 1979 election tó ṣe against bàbá wa náà tí Ṣàgárí wọlé. Ẹ wo gbà yẹn it was rigged because the kingsmaker àwọn afọbajẹ they don't want him. So we can never have. Let's now take it back to the 1993. Okay. It was also rigged because we are afọbajẹ. 1999 again. Obasanjo was installed, not election. In 1999. Okay. Down county to this is the last election. Election is not working in Nigeria. It's election. It is town. See, the thing is just like Tinubu. Let me say this: the election that brought Tinubu in 2024 year. Let him thank God that he should thank Yoruba people, our Yoruba nation, our time for self-determination. Platform wa ló fi wọlé. Reason that people are taking one dialogue, but all question about gbé fún o possible go fún one support.
Okay.
So the because it's more already like gbé fún. But they have no choice than to give it to him.
Okay. No choice.
So the thing is, election cannot work in Nigeria. As one Nigeria saw you, but if everybody go a separate, you might carry
Mr. Usman, okay, mo ti rí láti ọkọ̀ mo dárúkọ yín.
I don't care. Nigeria 50. I keep on telling people, Nigeria 50, I don't care. Let's just have peace. Let everybody just go. Don't let anybody come and put cow. Cow is now a woman being. That is Jeokomi. Let everybody go.
The last question.
Everybody have peace.
The last question, because ẹ má bínú pé mo gba time yín ní brother mi tó ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀.
Not at all.
Wọ́n fẹ́ pa Ìgbòho sílé bó ṣe fẹ́ pa Donald Trump. Àmọ́ reason fẹ́ pa. I am not making it up. Èèyàn máa kú lánàá. Ibi tó ti yìnbọn fún Donald Trump, ìbọn máa ń ṣe nǹkan kékeré. Wọ́n fẹ́ pa Ìgbòho sílé àti bàbá Akintoye. Kí ló rí táwọn èèyàn wà against self-determination àti pé kí ló reason tó ṣe fẹ́ assassinate Ìgbòho àti Professor Banji Akintoye? That will be my last question so that kálí fẹ́nu mi lọ láyé ẹgbọ́n sókè sá.
So nǹkan tó ẹ mọ̀ pé in life all of us cannot be a leader, and they think that this is our leader that we follow and that they accept. They think if they silent them, others will silent, which is no. Even the project is even, so to say, is even bigger than them. Because all of us are not aware. So people that are thinking towards that direction, they are wrong. I really appreciate Professor Banji Akintoye at that age. Kí ni máa ń ní láti gain? Kí ni wọ́n tún fẹ́? Àbí ẹ tó bá mọ bàbá wa Ìgbòho dáadáa, ẹ tó lọ́n ṣe dáadáa fún mi. He is a big man. Ẹ tó lọ́n ṣe dáadáa fún mi. But ó ní ìran òun ò gbọ́dọ̀ máa jà. Ó ní ṣé tó bá ìlà tẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ òun yìí ń kọ́. Ìlà yẹn ti ṣó pé he's a Yorùbá man.
Good morning, Abia the best.
Ṣó fẹ́ parẹ́ ní àbúkẹ́ sábẹ́fẹ̀? It's possible. We have our own identity. We are Yoruba, ọmọ Yorùbá ni wá.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Àwọn Màlẹ́à ni wá, wọ́n gbára Ọlọ́run adájọ́ fún wọn.
Okay. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, brother. Thank you so much. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ ń bọ́lẹ̀ níbí báyìí o. Ọ̀rọ̀ ń bọ́lẹ̀ Araba TV ló máa ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo like brother mi Yorùbá wọn. Ẹ má bínú tán báyìí. Because laptop mi sometimes there's a movement with the charger, the charging port. So ó tútù move. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́lẹ̀ wà lórí Koiki ó ti ń charge padà. Kí ló ń ṣe kìíní báyìí? Má ṣe yẹn fún wa láàárọ̀ yìí. Owó tó sì náà ni kò jẹ́ ká máa bá laptop jà nínú ilé wa báyìí, but kí la máa ṣe sí? Ẹ má bínú èèyàn wa o. Ẹ má bínú because if not, after a few hours, Nisi, it's just okay. Let me do something. I can play in Kokon. Mo ní mo fẹ́ play Ṣèyí Mákindé lẹ́ǹkan. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré lọ mú jáde. Yes, brother, me, you're right, lẹ́ǹkan. Me on the 9th, President Tinubu inaugurates Committee on Implementation of Livestock. A lot of people say, Koiki, that is a rugao. Ṣẹ́gun ọ̀nà mo kí ẹ, brother mi. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá mi. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi TSG Nigeria is a security consultant. He has gone to every part in Yoruba land. He has been to the IDP camp. Tí bá ní any security kìíní ní sàn la máa ń pè láti wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. This is what Ṣèyí Mákindé had to say. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé kọ́lá ẹ̀ because àwọn èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ máa pè ká ní time. Hello sir.
Hello Sọlá Ẹ̀mí Koiki.
Ẹ ti wà lórí ìkànnì wa ẹgbọ́n sókè sà.
A kọ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta sà.
Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú sà.
Ẹ yá sà. Àdẹ̀kú ètò náà.
Àjọ ń ṣe náà ni ẹ bá wa gbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ yín. Ẹ bá wa dá sí.
Ìsàkóyì. Ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ gan o.
Ibi tẹ́ bá ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ni kẹ́ bá wa mú. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀ bí tẹ́ ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Bàbá Tẹ̀díkà Ọlọ́run bá mi blẹ́sì ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán nísìn. Ẹ sà, ilé ti laná. Mo ní Ọlọ́run máa blẹ́sì ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán nísìn.
Mo gbọ́ ọ̀gbà tẹ́ wá nílé laná yẹn làyà mi wá ṣe gìrì.
Wọ́n sọ káwọn èèyàn tọrọ owó. Ẹ sà, àwọn èèyàn ń jalè gan-an sìn, oúnjẹ náà ń jí.
Ibo lẹ́yìn tún já sí ìkẹ́, ibo lẹ́yìn tún já sí ìkẹ́, àwọn èèyàn ń jalè, oúnjẹ ló ń jí.
Oúnjẹ ní ta ló jí home appliance kan, ta ló tẹ̀ fẹ́ tà fún bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹni sùúrù, mo láti sáré wá jókòó padà ní o. Ìtẹ́ ń sọ nísìnyí ni pé oúnjẹ làwọn èèyàn ní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Oúnjẹ ni.
Abájọ tó pèèyàn kan pé kó dáná patí, wọ́n ní ìdajì ẹran ti sá lọ.
Kí lẹ sọ yìí, àwọn tó ń ṣe olópò gan sí gan, iṣẹ́ olópò ló tà jù, o lè dájì púpọ̀ mọ́, because wà á ti wo benefit, ibi wà á róúnjẹ kó sílé, wà á tọ́ oúnjẹ sílé. So iye tó bá fi lò ẹ́.
Ṣé àti dé stage yẹn báyìí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá?
Koiki ní alẹ́ ìrọ̀lẹ́ àná mo wà ní Kétu. Láti ra tòmátò àpẹẹrẹ kékeré 27,000 naira. The last one.
Ó ti ṣípù ní àbí àbóṣó wọn ni ẹ má bínú ẹ.
Níbo ló ti cheap?
Mo kàn ń bèrè ní ẹnu kémi ò sí nílé.
Cameroon náà ti gbé wá.
Cameroon.
Mi ò lè Cameroon. Òun ló dẹ̀ dáa jù. Okay, no, sorry. Ti Cameroon ni ó cheap. Òun ló tóbi olómi ni. Bọ̀ eléyìí náà ní ètò ara yẹn náà ní ti Nàìjíríà tó ń gbìn ní north. So èmi gan ò lè ra bó ṣe kéré tó yẹn àwa méjì la tún pín sí méjì la pín. Ìlú le gan ètò sọ pé etí máa yẹn sọ yẹn tẹ́ bá ń so oúnjẹ ní ti tẹ́ ń sọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ especially ẹ̀ tó bá ń gbélé face man face wá dóòtì ni o.
Pé wọ́n lè gbé.
Ó ṣe kọ́ lè gbé ó máa parẹ́ àbí kọ́ da sí méjì. Wàá fi búrẹ́dì àtẹ̀wà ló jẹ tó cheap jù sí tẹ́ bá máa rà ẹ̀wà náà is now ike is 9,500. So 1,000 gan o tó jẹ búrẹ́dì àtẹ̀wà mọ́sìn.
Wàhálà má ti dé báyìí àwọn ẹ̀wà.
Ẹ wo èrò tilẹ̀ mí kọ́ tẹ̀ mọ̀ bọ́ Mr. Koiki mi mọ̀ àwa Yorùbá àdẹ̀ lè ṣe tán.
So kí lọ́nà àbáyọ báyìí?
Mr. Koiki ọ̀nà àbáyọ.
Torí ẹ mọ̀ pé diaspora lèmi wà wọ́n ní Koiki ó gbé Nàìjíríà ó lè sọ tó máa ṣe tá máa ṣe fúnra wa ní Nàìjíríà kí ilẹ̀ wà ń lé kí lọ́nà àbáyọ ẹ sọ fún mi kébì lè mọ̀ tí máa sọ.
Ọ̀nà àbáyọ ó simple gan.
Kí ni ẹ bá wa sọ?
As in very very simple. Gbogbo wa dẹ̀ kọ́lá a máa kárí ara wa along. Ẹnu àwọn tí Ọlọ́run bá fún ní ọgbọ́n yẹn tọ́lọ́run fún ní agbára yẹn tọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ fún ní agbára àti kárí ẹ̀ along. Àwọn tó kù wọ́n máa come to that page. Kò ní jẹ́ nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ kò ní jẹ́ choice. Á jẹ́ dandan to come to our page because gbogbo ìwà ò lè parapọ̀ ká la fẹ́ lọ sí Nàìjíríà a fẹ́ lọ pín Nàìjíríà àwọn kan ń jẹ nínú òṣèlú àwọn èèyàn ò lè sọ pé wọn ò lè ní ká pín láéláé ó ṣe rí nìyẹn so okay ṣe kàn imagine autonomy tọ́nà ṣe sí láì tí supreme ti sọ ṣe ẹ kàn wo àwọn caretaker nísìnyí wọn máa dùn oníkàkùn máa lọ plan chairman local government tí orí nǹkan kan jẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ ìsìn ó ti àti lọ́ọ́ máa ná lé ní Lẹ́kì because ó máa gbowó directly lọ́wọ́ federal government báyìí allocation ẹ̀ directly. Oníkálukú ń wá ọ̀nà láti benefit life ẹ̀ ní èèyàn mélòó then a sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa pé wọ́n rig election SIB náà ti rig election.
Ẹ̀mí ò mọ̀.
Rigging of election is a kò síbi náà ti rig election. Rigging of election is a part of the system. American rig election now ṣé wọ́n rig ni wọ́n rig now. Donald Trump ò yẹ kó wá sórí oyè now ṣèbí Larry Clinton ló yẹ kó wá.
Mo kẹ́ easy.
But Larry wọ́n rí pé Donald Trump slogan tẹ̀lé we are bringing God back to the White House. So they want to go back to their roots. Igbe gay gbígbá ṣàwò máa bára wa sùn ọkùnrin sọkùnrin lọ́mọ. Rigging is a part of the system. Tàbárẹ̀ yàn gidi tí ó wà famous tí ó bá dẹ̀ mọ́ pé yàn gidi ni a lè rig fún kó wọlé. So kò síbi tó ti rig but ní Nàìjíríà ni pé à ń rig to the other side ni à ń rig fún bad people ni. Òun ṣe pé bóyá à ń rig láti jẹ́ kéèyàn gidi wọlé à ń rig fún benefit ara wa àwọn tó wà ní political circle ni. Ọ̀sán ẹ̀pẹ́ à ń rig kéèyàn gidi wọ bẹ̀ ni.
Ilé lẹ́yìn wà brother mi ṣé àwọn èèyàn wà against self determination àbí kò yé wọn ni. Ṣé gbọ́ mi brother mi network ti gbé wọn lọ question tàdé wàá fẹ́ béèrè ìwà important. Mo ní ṣáwọn èèyàn wà against the self determination. Mo ní ṣáwọn èèyàn wà against the self determination àwọn èèyàn wà nílé àbí kò kọjú wọn.
Àwọn èèyàn wà against it
kí nìdí.
ìdí ni pé
network fún ọláyé wọn máa padà wá. À ń gbọ́ yín.
èmi gan kọ́kọ́ fara sí because mo wò pé kí ni Mr. Sunday Igboho yìí ṣe ń sìn a ní tó bá fẹ́ ṣe lọ àwọn tó ń pa lọ help wọn ni ìwò ní self-defense because we are not well informed.
Okay.
But bóníkàkú ṣe ń sọ kò it looks so straight to us. A mọ̀ pé fine a lè gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan táwa ń rò ju ká padà sí regional government lọ. Táwọn èèyàn wò pé ó lè fi ẹ̀fẹ́. Gbọ̀gbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń gbọ́ program tí ẹ mọ̀ pé àìfẹ̀lẹ̀ kóbèsì láì báyọ̀ gbọ̀. You can pass good information but tí yóò bá ní good orientation láti sọ sometimes ó kàn lè tẹ̀sí létí. So when I now listen to you tí mò ń gbọ́ tẹ́gbó oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn wá tá à ń gbọ́ délé wa gbẹ́tọ̀ ń wá we now listen to people in diaspora àwọn tó ń organize it we now listen to baba Akintoye listen to it now be like ó dàbí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni. So many people know ní opportunity wọn ní access yín ẹlòmíì tó ní access gan ó kàn wo briefly torí kò ní data ó yá wọn kìíní kan lọ́wọ́ MTN ni kò lè gbọ́ dáadáa débi tó yẹ kó gbọ́ dé. So kò tábà yẹ pé ká máa ṣàlàyé gan fún gbogbo èèyàn mélòó la fẹ́ ṣàlàyé kankan Yorùbá dẹ̀ rè nǹkan tá à ń jẹ lọ́wọ́ la mọ̀. ẹ̀yin òpin owó ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation ẹ̀ fowó sí o àwọn bí yìí fi fẹ́ gbàjọba lọ́wọ́ Tinubu báyìí ni tó kẹ́tẹ́ tó lè gbà sọ́ba káwọn kọ́kọ́ gba tiwọn lọ́wọ́ yín ná.
torí pé táwọn náà bá ti débẹ̀ wọn ní rí wa mọ́.
So they are seeing you like normal politician people. So those are those things. So they are not well informed. The awareness is not like Bachelor. Ariwo kan pọ̀ ni. Àti nígbà kan làwọn kan béèrè pé ìlú ni Yorùbá nation ti pín dọ́dọ̀ yín mo ní àpín owó kẹ̀. Wọ́n pín owó. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ freedom lásán pẹ́ o. But having said that, èèyàn kékeré péréte la nídìí láti gbàlú yìí. Ṣé bá rántí pé mo bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ kan gbà kan pé àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan kan wà ká kàn ní láti ṣe. Tẹ́lẹ̀ ìbá kú bẹ̀, tẹ́lẹ̀ ikú bẹ̀, tẹ́lẹ̀ ikú bẹ̀. Gbogbo àmà máa wúra wa. Epo ò kọjá sàn, oúnjẹ ò kọjá síbí. Àjọ onídàára wa ni. Táwọn nǹkan yẹn bá kú bẹ̀ kò nídìí ká kàdà ká kó bọ̀n. Ẹ̀yẹ wo second Niger bridge àbí ewu náà ṣe tí ẹ máa yá ayé Ọbásanjọ́ náà ti ń ṣe.
Ẹ̀bọ́n náà bí Tinubu máa parí ti Calabar gbogbo àwọn yẹn wọ̀ kò láìkì títì yẹn ó máa gbé ti Calabar jáde láìpẹ́ máa ṣe láti Lagos dé Calabar.
Wọ́n ti ń ṣe tẹ́rí èmi kàn mọ̀ pé tẹ́rí gbogbo wa pátápátá la selfish but tó bá ti kò kàn gbọ́dọ̀ pọ̀ jù lára ni tó bá pọ̀ jù ó lè di interest ó lè di pé kéèyàn jẹ́ olójú kòkòrò jù ṣùgbọ́n aṣáájú ló ń gbìyànjú tiẹ̀ bọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ ká parọ́ tán ra wa kò lè dáa.
Omi don pass gàrí don pass water dẹ̀ lọ́ máa ń sọ ni. Ó
ti pọ̀ jù ó kéèsì ẹ̀ wò ó ti báyìí ẹ jẹ́ fi kíní kan fún yín sí ṣé mo pé refinery Dangote ti rẹ́dì refinery Port Harcourt ti rẹ́dì wọ́n ti test ẹ̀ ó ti rẹ́dì Ìwòrí náà ti ń rẹ́dì kò sí kúdọ̀ ẹ̀ fún wọn láti refine Dangote ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ ń sort fún kúdọ̀ ẹ̀ láti Amẹ́ríkà because of wọn ti láńsẹ̀nsì fáwọn kan tó ń ta kúdọ̀ ìlú àti àwọn sọ pé àwọn ta sí lókà internationally làwọn fẹ́ máa ta sí.
wọ́n tẹ̀ ti fi yáwó ni.
So wọ́n tẹ̀ ti fi yáwó tó kí ni oge ṣe wá fẹ́ kí ìtọ̀ aṣíwájú kó di kúdọ̀ ẹ̀ ni. àwọn nǹkan tó wù náà láti ṣe ṣùgbọ́n kò ilé foundation ilé ò dáa ilé ti fẹ́ wó ẹ wá ní kán lọ sí páànù ẹ̀. Foundation gangan ni kò rọrùn bàbá tá a bá pín lé ní ẹ má jẹ́ kí n parọ́ tàn yín náà ìlú ó máa kọ́kọ́ lé o pè ní bíi kò things more better than irú bí tá a wà yìí kí la ṣe fẹ́ débi pípín yẹn gangan ẹ̀ta kéèyàn kó bọ̀ síta lé ní lọ́la sójà níbọn jẹ́ anybody lọ.
Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yẹn lọ́sẹ̀ ń pè ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì lágbára. Comment
tó bó ṣe rí yẹn bọ́ nígbà àti jà kákan mú àwọn ibi tí mo sọ yẹn kò bẹ̀ láti Deba sí Niger nǹkankan ló so wá pọ̀ Kogi State ìkankan ló so wá pọ̀ North East ìkankan ló so wá pọ̀ oníkálukú wa máa wòran tí wọ́n fẹ́ dọ̀fẹ́ láti bẹ̀yẹn síbí ni. Kó ká ṣe dájú ìdọ̀tún la táàkì.
Ẹ má ká fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ ká dé mọ́bẹ̀ ẹ má fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ àsìkò náà tó fẹ́ tó ẹ ṣe gan ni all right brother.
Ó níbi tí Ọlọ́run ti pín wa bọ̀ tábánikà ṣe dájú ìdọ̀tún la táàkì ẹ̀sà àwọn ìbò wọn yóò rẹ́dí o because èmi náà ta ṣe ń sọ ìsìn tí n bá rí ọ̀kan máa fún mi ní $10,000 every month. Kẹwàá lè fẹ́ wá gba oúnjẹ lẹ́nu mi màá bá yín jà bí òkú gbòòrò.
Àwọn tó wà Niger Delta tẹ̀ náwọn gbọ́ yóò ọ̀fẹ́ àti Biafra àti break up Nigeria wọ́n jẹ àwọn àsárídòkóbá àwọn tòǹpólò wọ́n ń jẹun burúkú dọ́là ló wà lọ́wọ́ wọn epo rọ̀bì ni. Ẹ ṣe gan-an
lọ́dọ̀ wa. Ẹ̀mú ìtàn méèkì ni.
Wọ́n méèkì owó gidi because wọ́n ti reach out sáwọn kankan náà tí mo wà wẹ̀ tán nínú àwọn fọ́rọ̀ break up.
Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn so kò ṣeé sọ.
Ẹ ṣe gan-an ni.
Ọlọ́run á ràn wá lọ.
Aṣẹ́dùmarè. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí that was a caller from the home base. Àwọn tó wà nílé they're going through a lot. Ẹja gbọ́n kan tí Ṣèyí Mákindé sọ.
Financial autonomy.
Ẹja gbọ́n kan tó sọ.
Local government autonomy, financial autonomy, and all of that. And I will still say it. I think it's just a distraction. We must face the real issues that we have. And the issue that we have is we are not producing enough. We're not productive. Whatever it is that we're sharing in Abuja, which is what this FAQ is all about. Oh, okay. Whatever is in Abuja, share it to the local government. Is that our problem? Well, okay, maybe it may be a part of the problem that, yes, you want to have a value for what is being shared, but our real problem is productivity. But now this is going to be the discussion for the next maybe one.
So if he is talking about productivity, how come for 24 years since Nigeria came back to true democracy, we are told that productivity has not propped up? You see why on this platform, we take you to how you will understand that Nigeria is just another fraud. Because the governor of Oyo State is telling Nigerians that, look, well, maybe part of the problem is local government autonomy. That's the reason why a lot of you are living backwards. A lot of you are not having a good life and all sort. Then he went further to say that the major problem, the many reasons why Nigerians are suffering is because productivity. Okay, Mr. BD. I am asking the governor that what has he done as a governor with the little resources within his capacity, within the Oyo State that he managed as the governor, to make productivity a very powerful one. This man says the purchasing power parity is £36,000 per person in the United Kingdom. In Nigeria, that is less than £10,000 per year. When compared with all Nigeria business partners worldwide, very low productivity gap. Truth and question says the local government autonomy will help a lot, but that is not what the Yoruba needs right now. Babawa Adetola Sheyi sọ pé lẹ́ǹkan pé this guy is against self-determination. Eshigoni. Keep your comment coming. The line is still open. The number once again is +44 7404 405917. This is a live program. Don't come and sell Nigeria to us. It is too late. What I want you to come and tell me is, how do we get the hell out of Nigeria, and why did the government want to assassinate Igboho and Akintoye? kí ni tí máa ń lò yẹn tí máa fi ń ṣe ó dẹ̀ sápá mi lórí tá máa fi ń lọ wo data yẹn Nigeria kí lorúkọ kí ni tá máa fi ń wo record in Nigeria, the production of what Nigeria sold out in 2022. I remember now. Let's come back to
also when issue of hunger and anger in the land will still be under the table.
So, Governor Seyi Makinde, what have you done to elevate, reduce, Mr. Perryton? Good morning. Thank you so much, Amakulex. Anytime for an era, no matter how small, no matter how big, it goes a long way to support, and we will continue to appreciate you. Each trip down Moabajade, our event along cover, we don't get paid for it. By the time I have to pay them. A lot of the event of the cover, we have to put it on hold because we don't have the resources to do so. Yoruba Nation is a movement, and that engagement is what we are discussing. Bishop Adesina, yes, Ruba is highly valued at $12 to the dollar, while on one Yoruba Nation, triple DRSA GDP. Yes, Nigeria GDP. You know, GDP ni olórúkọ tí máa ń pè ó dẹ̀ sápá mi lórí ṣá. Tá máa fi lọ ń ṣe statistics wa. We talked about it almost every time, but okay, hang glory me. And I'm going back to my history whether I will find it. Ita ma fi wo record Nigeria. Only Bishaman type sorry Google me. Osapa Milori, but I'll come back. But then to run to in the comment section. Timafilon Mukwe Nigeria in 2022, the crude oil sales was 72 billion. Crude oil in Kolofani, majority of the money that the global, it might come back like that. Let's see that global index. So, only continue mo jáde ńbẹ̀ ni Nigeria trade 2022. Yes, OEC. Yeah, I think it's this one. OEC. Next time. It's called the OEC World. The OEC World gives us the historical data of how every country around the truth and questioning by Yahoo. So maybe next time again like that. It's called the OEC World. Link your name in case you are somebody that also loves to look into statistics, and it gives you the statistics about countries around the world. And we've done a lot of comparison. You know, I've shown you when I'm using the software, but let's go to this comparison again. This was the year 2022. As of 2022, that's about 2 years ago. I don't have the data for last year, it's ready. So far, we have the data from 1999. So let's go back to 1999 and then compare it. It's the ocean load. And we can compare it with the current one of 2022. So in 1999, our export into what we sold out of the country. Import is what came into Nigeria in terms of, you know, what we buy, some of the things that we buy that is unnecessary. Oyo State is a big place that should be producing, but the insecurity itself has stopped agriculture in Oyo State. The 33 local government is dead. Farming, they are not doing farming to sell to Africans. They are even doing the one that they will sell within themselves. So in 1999, the total export of Nigeria was $70.7 billion US dollars in 1999. Things that we sold out. The biggest bulk of that is crude oil. The crude oil export value was 13.1 billion US dollars. That percentage is about 88.3% from the total money that we export. The next item that we can value is a refined product, 609 million US dollars. The next one is petroleum gas at $202 million. Which of the country bought this crude oil from us in 1999? America. So when you're saying you want Yoruba Nation, America will tell you, no, we don't want Yoruba Nation. We still have partners with Nigeria when it comes to your crude oil. America bought a total value of 4 billion US dollars, 31.5% of our crude oil in 1999. India, one of the fastest growing economy in the world today, if not the fifth, I believe number 4, bought a total value of 2.88 billion US dollars value of crude oil in 1999. Let's now come straight to 2022, which is the last data. And if you're asking Koiki, where are you reading this from? Just type in OEC, put Nigeria next to it, it will bring you down to it. Again, it's a shame that what we export in 1999 has drastically dropped by 20 billion US dollars. In 1999, we told you the total value was 72. Are you with me? Are you writing it down? So what I'll do is, because I'll open another, since tomorrow OEC, let me open another browser, and then I can quickly make it easy to do the comparison without, going back and forth. So I'm going to put this one at 1999, the historical data, and then we leave one at 2000. So let's go back to 1999. We cannot talk about Sheikh Akbar in 1995, before the failed democracy. Let's just look at 1995. Even though, remember that this is not data that is accurate, because it would have been manipulated by Nigerians that will submit it to the world. In 1995, our export was valued at 12.3 billion US dollars. Our export, again, it was crude oil. So the military have took advantage. What I struggled along the masters, PhD, after we fixed in Nigeria, the military were sucking us dry. All these crazy guys, they were making bastard of money from the crude oil sector. So those of you that are coming up today and say you want to defend Nigeria, they've been milking Nigeria for a very, very long time. I am giving you a total of the historical data of Nigeria. In 1995, that's 2 years after Abiola election that was bam. Who was in power then? Was it Abacha or Babangida? 12.3 billion was the total export. Let me give you the import. What was coming into the country? That is if it want to capture Nigeria and Lowo. They were giving the all clear to bring in rice, bring in sugar, bring in wheat, bring in flour, bring in salt, and they become a monopoly. They're bastard. So our import. How you doing? Okay. Our import in Tangbewole in 1995, the total value was 4.7 billion US dollars. A lot of what we imported, why am I saying Tinubu? Seyi Makinde is now talking about productivity. You can see why we're telling you, I am adamant, I am going to be one Nigeria. Let's go back to what this guy has to say. Number.
What is being
let's listen to him.
Well, okay, maybe For what is being shared, but our real problem is productivity.
Our real problem is.
But now this is.
Hold on there, Governor. Our real problem. This man says from 1999 to 2009, 10 billion was lost on the electricity project. Baba Obasanjo was the one in power. I'm sure you all remember. 5% of the work done and the rest of the fund cannot be accounted for by the Financial Times. When this one puts something out, they're not just writing. They have done a lot of academic research that we lost 10 billion US dollars. Obasanjo cannot account for it as we speak today. Níbo ló wà bàbá, ẹ wá sọ bí tí ẹ kówó yẹn sí, ta lẹ kó fún ní Amẹ́ríkà, ní Germany, àwọn olóògbà lọ́wọ́ yín. So you that you want to defend Nigeria, you better know what you want to defend. Because those that have defended Nigeria or those that are still defending Nigeria, they are making good money out of it. Maybe you are also. But if you are one of those that are struggling, I'm going to defend Nigeria. Koiki, you will not break up Nigeria. I am not breaking up Nigeria. Nigeria is breaking itself on a daily basis. Money continue to be shared among themselves. They don't care about you. They don't have any respect for the citizens of the country. Iyami Yabo Obiesoni, our father gone, rest in peace. Yoruba nation no going back. Yawa Taiwo Kike says, good morning. Babawa Olajuwon, those people against it, they're the people benefit from Nigeria. Mr. Olalekan address. Temitayo Oladele, good morning. Mr. Olaiton, if you see anybody that support this current situation of this country, the juju plan by Tinubu is working on them. Iyami Buki Gold, our beautiful, beautiful mothers and sisters. We love you all. We appreciate you. And we don't take you all for granted. Yada. Biamo. Yate kema showo. I know what I'm talking about because mom see me finish turn around in the 80s. Mo le jomo kekere nígbà yẹn. U-turn ló ń ṣe Los America lọ rajà. In Germany, we are lost 800. Sorry, I don't get you. Let's go back to our data. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa data. Data gangan ló máa mọ̀ bóyá country and function àbí kò function. Nigeria is not functioning. It's a dead, and there's nothing any one of you can do to revive it. What is sinking be Titanic? Titanic is right under the belt of the ocean. And we can now feel explore. We know what happened. Walk Badakusi in Bienoni. Try to fix Nigeria. It will drag you down. It doesn't matter whether you hate me or you love me. Nigeria is not for us. This program will go over 3 hours, so prepare your mind for that anyway. Ibitabale Shedenoni. Okay, our family. Ní 1995, níbi tí data ti bẹ̀rẹ̀, eye ọjà tó wọ Nàìjíríà láwọn kan tó ń kó wọlé tó yẹ ká máa produce. Rather than letting us to set up business industry, business district, train Nigerians, train university graduates, technicians, this, that, everybody was chopping from the money that things were coming in. Let me give you some of the things that were brought into the country in 1995. Kódà ó tún lọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. 4.7 billion ọjà tó gbé wọ Nàìjíríà pẹ̀lú àwọn kan tó yẹ ká produce. So productivity. Excavation machinery. About $136 million of excavation machinery was imported to Nigeria in 1995. Broadcasting equipment at the tune of $32 million was imported to Nigeria. Electrical generating set at $31 million was imported to Nigeria in 1995. Air pumps, $28 million worth of it was brought into Nigeria. Industrial food preparation machinery, $28.2 million US import value into the country in 1995. Broadcasting accessories at 28.1 million US dollars was imported into the country in 1995. Video displays, $27.4 million value of that was imported into the country. Packaged medicaments, 111 million. Health is important. Since Nigeria cannot produce paracetamol, that means all the stuff that you need for your medicals were coming from outside the country. Synthetic coloring. Anytime for any support Koikimedia. No matter how small, we love you, we appreciate you. 30 million of that was import in 1995. Senti mixtures, 27.1 million. Start asking yourself, Koiki, why are we or were we not producing some of this stuff? It's because nobody was going to give you opportunity to become a very hardworking Nigerian, because that would have brought value to your lives. Yes. No. Yeah. Cold rolled iron, 87 million. Abia, there is a very hard to believe any information from Nigeria, 100%. Loriro. Well, this is not coming from Nigeria. I mean, it's a worldwide, collation of data. So Nigeria will submit their own, I believe, but definitely we know that they're probably mago. But this is not Nigeria organizing these. This is it's for all countries around the world. So I believe every country I don't know how they will be submitting this, but every country has their own. Let's take a look at why is it that United Kingdom was one of our major imports of goods to Nigeria in 1995. Kokobe. Let me give you some of the countries that traded with us in 1995 so that you can start understanding when you say you want Yoruba nation and you think that some of them are ready to give up because you are a Yoruba person. Can you come up with they care less? Some of this country some of them will not even care about looking you twice before they spit into your eyes and say, we don't want Nigeria to break. So we've given you cars were coming into the country. $130 million. Those Boku SUV. They were buying it brand new. But those of us that doesn't have money, you are calling your uncle. You think they were doing business. Oh, Uncle Esari sent the motor in Wallet America. They were sending it when the dollar was even good. Right now, many diaspora have reduced the numbers of cars that they want to ship to Nigeria because of the exchange rate. So, Abia the best. The information is from Nigeria. If not, that agency is stealing information from a country. Refined petroleum, the major thing that Nigeria owns. Do you know the meaning of what they say? Refined. After your crude oil is extracted from the ground, it's like a black tick. You can't put that in the vehicle. You will then need to throw it into a machine called the refinery. The job of the refinery is now to clean it up, take out the one that will be used for your oil, the oil that you use to top up your car. They will remove that one from it, they put it on the side. Start telling me some of the things that comes out from crude oil, because me, I don't know book. I don't go school. Drake Smith said, work with a lot of guys from Nigeria. They had a wife in America and one in Nigeria. My question, will you prefer, which one will you prefer in bed? Okay, I don't know. You have to ask those your friends. The one that have American wife and have Nigerian wife. In our culture, some people have multiple, okay? So, but those your friends that have American wife, maybe they needed an American passport. Because the Nigerian passport was a useless shit-hole passport, Mr. Drake Smith. So those Nigerians that were marrying Americans wanted their papers for documents. because America only gave them a visa to visit America, and they needed to live in America permanently or have an American passport. So they will definitely have American wife, and they'll still have their Nigerian wife there, because their Nigerian wife understand that the moment they gain that paper, they can come back and they will still all be living together. But the American wife will find out later and bring out a gun and you bagger off. You didn't tell me you have a wife in Nigeria. And we use gun to use it to blow their head off. And sometimes people get killed. But if it's an American wife that understands, say, okay, I just fight for divorce, what you'll then be doing is I'll be taking half of your salary. One kerosene comes out of a crude oil. Thank you so much, Bishop Additional. Gasoline, odimeji. Petrol, odimeta. Diesel, odimeri. Engine oil, odimaru. Petroleum gas. So 6 products is coming out of a crude oil from a country that is, we are told that is the 6th largest crude oil producer in the world, and yet you are all living in a shithole environment. You know why? Because nobody value your lives in that money masoro Nigeria. You will be questioning Nigeria yourself. Say you don't want break up. I am giving you from 1995. This we are still talking. I have not told you the country that were doing good business with us in 1995. Why we were thinking, I was in secondary school in 1995. I just completed my secondary school. So you can tell that Nigeria has been the Kokobe. If you don't know the meaning of Kokobe, ask somebody in the comment section that what is Kokobe? We are the Kokobe. Abia the best say, you forgot the road building without oil. You can't build road without oil. I think that's what you want to say. So we have 6 items that is coming from the crude oil. So in 1995, after we sent crude oil to all the countries to help us refine, because Nigeria is a bastard country that doesn't have any refinery. It's just one building that is there paying workers. Nothing seems to be working. Don't believe Tinubu that tells you that Port Harcourt refinery is up and running. It's all lies. So Dangote now took advantage that since we are all stupid people, let me take advantage and go and build my refinery in Lagos. And then I will then still use Nigerian crude oil. But they are now saying Dangote is upset that Kaba are coming after him. That was not the plan. Your plan is you told me to go and build it with a small dollar exchange with Nigerian backing to guarantee that project for Dangote. While you are running that small booker business, your hairdressing, your tailoring, your fine. Some of you are even calling us to say, tell my auntie to get me a car for Uber. I see that your auntie doesn't have a job yet. So let's come back to and stick to the refined petroleum. In 1995, while you are not yet born, you 1999 children, 1999 children, now you know better than Baba Akintoye. Mr. Taiwan said Nigeria was created to serve the West and a few selected politicians. This man went back to say from 1999 to 2009, 10 billion was lost on electricity project. Baba Obasanjo níbo lẹ kówó sí. Ẹ wá ṣàlàyé fún wa ọmọ òwú. Níbo lẹ kówó electricity sí. The value of the refined product that came to Nigeria after we send them the crude oil, we are still paying to let them bring it back to Nigeria. It was $233 million. Let's look at the country that came with that. Start listening, okay? These are the countries that help us to bring back those refined products because we do not have what it takes to refine it ourselves. We own it, but we don't know how to refine it because we are all mugu. We are mumu. I don't want Nigeria to break. Why would I want Nigeria to break? I don't even understand what this man is talking. Are you with me? Your crude oil from that region called Niger Delta that Abacha said, why are you disturbing people that are making money for me? Eventually, we now know that the reason why Abacha killed Kensarua because Abacha had $5 billion of his money have returned back to Nigeria. That money is also gone in the drain. Welcome to where your Nigeria will work for you. Oh, Peter B will fix all that. You know, when I laugh like that, I just wanted to hurt some of you obedient idiots all over the place. Go to support your Biafra. Flebby said, from the crude oil, you get petrol, diesel, kerosene, engine oil, lubrication, greasy. Obasanjo government money, snake swallow the money, go to court. Bàbá mi Tajudeen Ọlárẹ̀wájú ní Koikimedia, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. Welcome, sir. Mo kẹ́yìn dáadé mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi. Mo ní èmi ni máa sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà fún ẹ. Wàá máa wonder pé the reason why your life is stuck, why you are not happy, think that your unhappiness, you will then come and
maybe the discussion
for the
next maybe 1 month
Nisuru governor, Nisuru. All this one, they told us they make money from the crude oil. They are oil and gas. They are criminals. Which oil and gas? Truth and Question says, and Nigerian government pays high interest to buy our own oil back from foreign. I will tell you the country that the oil is coming from. You will be asking yourself, can I get a visa to those countries? The answer is no, not with your Nigerian passport. This is the platform that will open your eyes. I'm not answer now. Triple D. Hey, shut up, governor. Okay. Shut up. I am not asking you to talk yet. Triple DRS. Don't give answer yet. The countries that some of you will not understand that we are importing crude refined product from, you will cry for yourself. Yeah, I'm a chemical engineer. We saw last week our brother. I have the audio if you want me to play. He's in Seme border. We've been in the Republic. He's the only brother that I say I want coffee now. If I'm outside or not inside, though. He will say, you want coffee. He will send money from Nigeria. Say, however you want that money to get to you, I don't know. Buy coffee. You cannot be outside and be shouting you want coffee. He will send money. Don't ask me how much. In 1995, the reason why there's no productivity in Nigeria, should we blame Seyi Makinde? Okay, Seyi Makinde just came out of the limelight. Iṣẹ́ wo ni Seyi Makinde ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀, ibo ló ti rówó? Bàbá mi Moses Ọláníran ti jí ẹ̀yin ta Amẹ́ríkà, mo ti jí ilẹ̀, ó yẹ kẹ́ ti jí náà. Lẹ́bàá tẹ̀ lọ síbi iṣẹ́, máa lọ sí church náà. Iṣẹ́ wo ni Seyi Makinde ṣe? Where did he make his money from? They are just billionaire. They are just millionaire. Oil and gas. Everybody's oil. I remember went to Baba Jebu's son in Petrolex opening. Petrolex. Go back there and see if anything is functioning there. It's meant to be the biggest tank farm in Africa. I was there. I was there before it was launched. I had a very big uncle friend that had some contact in there, and I was going back to back. I slept in there. Uniform. The orderly that we had that was there was telling me that Koiki, this my uniform, I bought it. I said, no, you're lying. And everybody was saying, Koiki, this one will be London. No? Everything where this policeman wear, he buy amo okrika. And in Nigeria, is a country. Even Obi says, so Obi a criminal. Obedient doesn't like that. Bastard people. Let's stick to 1995. OLAKUNLE Kabo Sorieto. Money, I will tell you about Nigeria. You'll be saying to yourself, now you know why the country is not working. The countries where they are helping us to refine, since we are lazy. Buhari say we are lazy youth. We are lazy youth. Abia the best. A politician don't steal in Nigeria. Now snake. The politician we sue you because the snake is the one in their house. Like Buratai Olori Buruku. He's selling snake poison. He was able to use snake poison money to buy two warehouse or whatever in Dubai for the 2 wives. You are there. You get 1 wife. You do jiggy. You know if you feed them. Somebody say they sell snake poison. Now you need to use, but the military were completely drained. They couldn't operate to fight Boko Haram. Shegwana, good morning. Come and tell about Nigeria. Which Nigeria? Python is swallowing money. Cobra is swallowing money. Everybody is swallowing money. France helped us. Thank you so much, France. Since we are Mugun, you can see why our relationship with France is tight. Jagaban, I don't know whether Jagaban has been operating that time because Jagaban himself was on exile in 1995. They wanted to kill him. ìgbà yẹn Jagaban ò tí di Jagaban owó ló jẹ́ kó di Jagaban kẹ́ shut up ẹnu yín ayé shut up your mouth with Jagaban who Funsho Williams mo tí níyàn kan ló pa question ni mò ń béèrè who kill Funsho Williams ní Jagaban ìgbà tó di governor ló di Jagaban níbo ló ti di Jagaban tẹ́lẹ̀ Jagaban tó sá lọ sí meeting kings tó ó fọ́ gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ nàdẹ́kò ní àwọn nàdẹ́kò ní sàn ti bà tiwọn jẹ́ ó ti split gbogbo wọn ó ti kọrí ara wọn síra wọn Afẹ́nifẹ́re ó kọrí ara wọn síra wọn OPC ó kọrí ara wọn ó bá Gani Adams ó kọrí ẹ̀sẹ̀ anybody Tinubu fún rẹ̀ Jagaban ọmọlódù ọdẹ kò láàánú àwọn tó bá sọ pé kíní máa gbá etí ẹ̀ àwọn tó mọ̀ dáadáa ó mú ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó já wálẹ̀ ó fi ṣàṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ti di president báyìí àwọn alálẹ̀ ló náà fẹ́ fún ṣe ó wá kò sí lọ́wọ́ kó perform bó bá wọn kó jẹ́ kó pa àwọn síbẹ̀ kó má tètè ṣe tó fẹ́ ṣe problem ẹ̀ nìyẹn ó farẹ̀ ó fi jẹ́ǹkì fún wa nìyẹn à ń pariwo nísìnyí nírọ̀ là ń pa wọ́n fẹ́ gbẹ̀mí ẹ̀. So France, since we are lazy Nigerians, faster the footstep 77. Thank you so much, sir. Moke, you innovate. Since our lazy, èmi kọ́ mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Buhari ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó ní lazy Nigerians. Hey, Mr. Adebanji, everybody is swallowing money. Èmi ò rówó swallow, bẹ́ẹ̀ swallow. They are all set up foreign refinery now. Wọ́n ní Ṣèyí Mákindé, Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún and co were all crude oil only. Àwọn tó mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa nìyẹn. We make money from crude oil. We are oil and gas business people. They are the intermediate between the military, because the military could not travel. There's restricted some of them, so they were using their code. I wanted that part don't credit card fraud. L'America. One no credit card. She credit card fraud. That Abiodun, your governor, all criminals. Yakubu Moke K Benson. Anytime he Mr. Adebi sọ pé Àfà Àdògán bó ṣe máa wà lẹ́yìn mi títí tí mọ́ǹtì máa fi tán nìyẹn ká máa fi rántí pé ikú Àdògán was an assassinated by Buhari and Yemi Osinbajo. Ṣèyí Mákindé was the governor of Oyo State. Mo no mọ̀ pé òun ni governor. governor tó mọ̀ tó fẹ́ wá ṣe nínú state. Imagine they came to your state and the governor was not aware of wá pa Ìgbòho mọ́nú ilé. So ẹ jẹ́ ká fún ilé àwọn countries yẹn ṣe bẹ̀ mí pé kí n kà í tó kù. France nìkan was one of the biggest shareholder of helping us to refine our crude oil since we are lazy Nigerians. So France brought back $50 million worth of refined product. Imagine that this is probably, it's for the year. That means that France was not ready to give up. They were cashing out. So now, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí Netherlands, the one where England just beat last week. England is playing Spanish or Spain this evening. Netherlands, ìlú kékeré, a small country in Europe. Since we are lazy Nigerians, including myself, we are all lazy Nigerians. So Netherlands was helping us to import refined crude oil that has become petrol, but they don't give us the remaining mudu. So they will keep the mudu, but they will bring petrol and kerosene. But we were told it's just petroleum that they were bringing back. Value at $27.6 million. There's an African country. Let's go and look at what they were doing for us as well. Since we are lazy Nigerians, Nigeria is the biggest in Africa. We are which biggest in Africa? Côte d'Ivoire. We were importing. We import from Côte d'Ivoire as well. Since we are lazy Nigerians, we couldn't work in the refined product to make. So continue to look at me and say, don't worry, all this one will change when Peter Obi becomes the president. Thank you so much, Abia the best. Koiki, thank God, I am even no longer Nigerian. I am Biafra, so lazy can't apply to me. I'm going to find you. This is a courtroom. Did you see what is happening? No Nigerians are lazy, no Yoruba citizens are lazy. But that is what Buhari said. Buhari said we are lazy. For 63 years, we could not build a refinery that will work. So when Dangote now complete the refinery, every Nigerian is expecting the petrol price to come down. Côte d'Ivoire also say, since you know if you build your refinery, we were in. So who were the one making the money? This project of taking crude oil there and bringing it back, it was those your Yoruba and the others that took advantage, and they are now the one controlling us in the politics. That's why we don't have their money. Sisimi _ 2020. I normally watch these girls. I don't know that you're the same person. I love our skit or content. The one with that girl with the dress like robots. We that else where they say leave this robot alone. Let the robot be. Now he ain't go take remote control. They talk to the robot. Have you seen that content? That skit. Now he robot lock him for hand, for neck. The owner of the robot come out of the room. Hey, robot, don't do that. Now he robot lock the two of them. You know, very, very beautiful, you know, content. Brains in Nigeria, but these are the indigenous people. Let us go our separate way. Go and use that your brain for Biafra. Oh, she's Ghanaian. I thought she was a Nigerian. Okay. I never know that she was even not Nigerian. She's doing very well. Spain was also helping us. Okay, she just lived in Nigeria. Well, interesting. Spain also helped us to import. Go and apply for all these. Try to go to Côte d'Ivoire with your Nigerian passport. You will see how they will slap you. But tell them that, but we are importing crude oil from here. Refined product. They'll tell you, what does that mean? Are you Dangote? Are you this? Are you that? Spain also helped us to import a refined product known as petroleum at the value of 17 million. This is for 1995. Oh. So you can see how long they've been using Nigeria as their kokobe. Don't ask me what is the meaning. Ask somebody in the comment section, what is the meaning of kokobe? We are the kokobe of the world. This beautiful world. We are the giant of Africa. The giant of Africa. That's what they give. So they give you that so that you can have a peace of mind. So you won't be having high blood pressure. Truth and question, what people doesn't know, Dangote Refinery has most of your politicians as stakeholders. United Kingdom, UK, the one we join us together. They're also helping us. They help us small. Eh? I still have 1 hour, my boy. Why are you in a hurry? You okay? I love you. UK also says, since we left you, you know if you manage yourself. We give you independence. You know if you manage yourself. We turn you to Nigeria. You know if you help yourself. We gave you everything. So UK say, okay, since we don't have the refinery, we have experts. You know when they say they have experts, consultants. We have experts. Favor and you they give you the meaning of cocoa bell. No, I don't know. All this country, Nigeria is their cocoa bell. So England, no, not England, because it's UK. I don't know whether some were sent to Scotland. So UK was also helping Nigeria to help us refine our crude oil and bring it back. So back to back from 1995. So how Abacha they do Jagbada for us? Was it Abacha in power? So UK was doing business. It doesn't matter whether they are military. So when the military were in power, because Nigeria took back democracy in 1990. So during that military era, all this country careless, they were doing business with Nigeria. But behind the scene, they are on the front side, they will say to us, we are making sure that everybody has the right to vote. That was after Abiola election was announced. They should stop every business engagement with Nigeria and let Nigeria suffer. But no, Awala must suffer because Nigeria had their kokobe. After 1993, 94, 95, this was 1995 data. So the world was engaging Nigeria in business transaction while people were saying, no, we not go agree, we not go agree, bang, 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 we not go agree. The world were just laughing down. Why are they crying for? We have business interests in Nigeria, man. We have business interests in Nigeria. We can't do that. Oh, NSAS, boo, NSAS, boo, NSAS. Okay. Oh, that they went to do petition. Hey, 100,000. Hey, they come to the house. Nigeria, please respect your citizens to do protest, but we are sorry, we were also helping. No, oh no, help MP. So Nigeria was getting money from UK to support and fund the police. We didn't give them cash. We never gave them cash, but we gave them some equipment that they would be using for training, and we sent our expert to train them. Kí ló kàn mí pẹ̀lú football kọ́ football ni ọ̀rọ̀ football ló kàn mí gbogbo tó wà wájú mi nísìn. God bless whoever wins. While the country was going into turmoil in 1995, the world was still engaging doing business. They fine. How long are you born? How old are you that you think you want to come and fix Nigeria? I pity you. Let me tell you the remaining country. UK, $11 million. I mean, yes, was the import value. It never finished. Romania, we were even taking our crude oil to Romania and they will bring it back. Since we couldn't operate a proper refinery, so we end up throwing all our crude oil to those countries. Romania was helping us $15 million at 6.71%. Romania. Italy said they are fed up of illegal immigrants from Nigeria coming from Libya. But in 1995, they were taking our crude oil and sell it back to us as a refined product. Do you understand what that means? So they were also helping at $5.4 million US. Belgium was helping us as well to bring back a refined product to the country in 1995 at $4 million. Germany, where the England will be playing tonight, also say, we don't have a lot, but we will give you value of 1.7 million. South Africa, the one where hate Nigerians like hellfire. They say the Igbo doing drugs there, Yoruba, they take their wife, they are taking their businesses. At the end of the day, South Africans say, any Nigerians, we go hack you to death. Some of the images coming out of South Africa, God save the Nigerians that are living in that country. Even though we help them during their time as well, but they were careless. So 4.4 million was the value of crude oil from South Africa to Nigeria in 1995. Morocco, you can see why they hate Nigerians, because they see you as hey, which Nigeria? You pass through their airport, they will unpass that passport, they will say, guys, sit down. Sit down. Who are you? That church pastor say, I am a man of God. Which man of God? Are you a Muslim? No, I'm not Christian. God, I don't say that. They say you were looking at one woman. The pastor say, which woman? I am traveling with my people to Lebanon. We are going on preach. God, sit down. Which passport? More than sad situation in South Africa. Morocco also was helping us since we are not having to refine our stuff. 1.7 million. We are almost there. We have 4 countries left. United States of America, where they wanted to kill and assassinate Donald Trump yesterday. I don't know what the world would have been today. Imagine if Donald Trump was killed yesterday. Have you ever thought about what could have happened overnight? I don't know. One person was killed, Donald Trump himself, the bullet. Even though they was telling the SSS or FBI, say, look, that man, they carry rifle. He dead there. They said, don't worry, let him shoot. It's just a toy. Oh, yes. But don't make it too loud. United States also helped us a little bit at 15.6 million. The value of crude refined, not crude, refined, coming back to Nigeria. This is 1995, I'm telling you. The last 3 countries, Canada, the coldest place, very too cold, but Nigerians wants to go there because at least they can jackpot there, they have a better life than Nigeria. $5 million. Brazil, Yoruba people plenty there, according to what we are told. They were also helping us with $10 million worth of continue to think about it. The distance between between the countries and our country. Do you know the distance? So that means a ship leaves Brazil with refined products and is heading to Nigeria, and it will be going small, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 1 week, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. It would then land. Within that 3 weeks, if Nigeria was a country that you think it was, do you know how much we would have refined ourselves within 3 weeks? Because the production of refinery would have been going on a daily basis. So we have to wait every 3 weeks from Brazil, from Spain, UK, even Portugal. I didn't mention Portugal earlier. Portugal is there as well, 7.4 million. And the last country is Venezuela. Go and look at their money today. It has become tissue paper. They have enough crude oil as well. It has not helped the citizen. Venezuela, 8 million also. So now let's leave that and just come back straight to the export and compare that from 1999. I'm not going to use 1995. Let's use from 1999. So in 1999, our total export, if a country, it was ever called Nigeria, that should have been producing enough that would then engage and bring our foreign reserve to as much by what we are selling outside. The reason why your bank card is not working outside is because you don't have enough to cover the transaction. Not you, is your country. So in 1999, the total export in 1999, 1 minute, I want to be sure before I say, no, I need a total, or it's still loading. Bear with me. Yoruba Nation, no going back. Yoruba Nation for life. We will continue to make sure that everybody understand the truth about what is behind Nigeria. Because if you don't understand the truth, you will not support this movement. You'll be sitting down there and be talking nonsense that Nigeria is going to work. But I don't know who is giving you this. Okay, keeps rolling, it's loading. Let's try it again. OEC. You can do it yourself. OEC.world. This is what you will get as well. All right, so let's go to 1999. So in 1999, our total export, before we start winding down the program this Sunday, what we actually export, the total value was 14 billion in 1999. Then in 2022, it was 52.1 billion. 1 minute. No, export. The total was 70 billion in 2022. In 1999, it's 14 billion. In 1999. So now, what you should be asking yourself is, why is it that Seyi Makinde is now mourning that the productivity in Nigeria has stopped? Because investment never went into the production line. Rather than producing and helping Nigeria to grow on a faster scale, you would then have to train people, make sure that they are ready to know that when you graduate from a university, you are going to work. You're not going to sit on the computer and become a criminal. Not that there will not be crime in the country. But for that to happen, the system must be put in place. The factories. Go to China and you will see the amount of factories that are just operating automated, some of them with few staff members and all sort. So if you are still one of those, now I want to talk about the imports, which is where we wanted to land into. So the import of goods coming to Nigeria in 2022, 2 years ago, was 67 billion US dollars. Let's take it back to 1999. the import of goods coming into Nigeria was about 7.7 billion. So rather than us reducing our imports, because the more you import, the more your production line reduce. Àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ká máa produce, we were bringing it in, importing it. And in 1999, I am just looking at rice. This is where some people make their money and they become powerful people in Nigeria today. Dangote, one of them, and the rest of them. 3.3% of the rice that we were consuming in Nigeria was imported at value of 257 million US dollars. Then the government started saying, no, we can't be importing rice anymore because it is not helping the country. But instead of us to be growing the rice, we were going to Thailand, which I know Thailand was one of those countries that we were importing the rice from. And going back to 1999, Thailand was 74.7% of the total rice we were consuming in Nigeria as far back as 1999. And that went on every year. And they were bringing containers of rice into the country. While you thought that it was the best option, the politicians and the government knew that it was not the best option, but they're criminals. They were setting up things in Thailand. So Thailand helped us since we are lazy Nigerians, according to Buhari and the rest of them. So rice in Taiwan in 1999, what were imported wọlé láti Thailand at over value of $192 million. The next country was India at 59.3. The next country was United Arab Emirates. You can see why they don't respect Nigerians in that country. Value at 1.4 million. Malaysia, 752,000. Then also we were bringing rice from Uruguay. So Nigerians that knew that business were going everywhere to source the rice. Do you know that somebody would have traveled to Uruguay and import rice? The dealers, the criminals, they knew that rather than help the farmers in our villages around the whole of Nigeria to make sure that we were able to, Amosun criminal, where is your rice pyramid? Oloshi, Olori Buruku. Buhari gave us a rice pyramid as well in Abuja. They are all liars, criminals. Uruguay also say, since we could not do rice production ourselves because we are lazy Nigerians, let's bring it in for you at $30 million, not a lot of money. So we were bringing rice from Niger. In 1999, some people were going to source for rice from Niger. The Niger will just say they don't want to do with ECOWAS. The one where Tinubu won't go fight. Where they say, if they burn you well, come fight us. We go first blow Lagos. And when you never destroy Lagos, Tinubu say loba Nigeria. Or blow Lagos state and so on. We were bringing rice from them at the value of $127,000. Niger. So our local state, rice is rice Niger. All right. United States says, since we are lazy Nigerians, let's help you with rice. 352,000. Netherlands again, small country, 38,000 value. Then UK, not the last. UK. So UK was also bringing rice for us at 2.8 million. That is how far I can take you this morning. Unbelievable. Atenko cement in our latita. 1999, they were bringing in cement from Greece. Greece, we don't get anything. Oh my God. Raw sugar. Cement was coming from Greece, was coming from Turkey, was coming from Thailand, Japan, Indonesia, South Korea, Malaysia, China, Romania, Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, Spain, Italy, United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, United States, Chinese Taipei, Malawi, sugar, the 67.4% of our sugar was coming from Brazil. This I'm giving you is 1999. If it's not loud, it's definitely from your end. Because that programming, nobody have said it is not loud. Brazil, $147 million worth of sugar was brought in since we are lazy Nigerians. The next country was France. You can see why Tinubu is making a good deal with France, because we have always been partners in business trade. What's that? Eh? What's that? France, $48 million of sugar was brought into the country called Nigeria. Italy, $9 million. Belgium, $655,000. Spain, $95,000. Denmark, $84,000. Niger as well. So Niger was helping us to solve some of our consumable products since we are lazy Nigerians. Interesting. Israel, 253,000. Indonesia, 592,000. China also helped us 46,000. All this country were helping us since we are lazy. We couldn't do anything ourselves. So they decided that our mama producer, Yami Bukola, Lady B, that is why they shut down the sugar company in Basita in Kwara State. I want to Kwara Langwili, Yami. Instead, Google it. Basita, Kwara State, sugar machine. You're right. She knows what she's talking about. Basita, the challenging of reviving a moribund sugar company, 3rd of December 2019, Punch newspaper. What is Basita in Kwara State noted for? The town was famous for the Nigerian Nigeria. Sometimes I just wonder, what bad sugar company in Kwara State is? To bá tẹ̀jẹ̀lẹ̀ Hausa náà lè fi classify ẹ̀ sí, what destroy ẹ̀ so that káwọn lè máa gbé sugar wọlé. I've never heard about this before. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ìyá mi Bukola Lady B. First time tèmi máa gbọ́ nípa company èmi ò gbọ́ rí. How many people know about Basita in Kwara State? Have you ever known that we were producing sugar in Kwara State? You didn't know. Now you know. This is why it's called Koikimedia, with all intelligential people. Lawrence, the phone to YouTube, Lonnie ko loud. Money baba, ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn ìyá ìmọ̀ mọ̀ dáadáa. Wọ́n ní my father retired there. Kọ́lọ́n, ṣé bàbá ṣì wà láyé àbọ̀ ti lọ? Báwo la ṣe wá di ọba ọmọ Yorùbá sọ̀rọ̀ pé ká dá dúró, ká lè revive moribund sugar Basita. But people say, Koiki, shut up. What do you know? Leave us the way we are like this. We are okay. Stop telling us what we should do. We will invite and bring the best to come and rule Nigeria. Let's read a little bit about Basita. The town was famous for the Nigerian Sugar Company, located at Basita in Edu local government area of Kwara State. The company, Nisiko, began operation in 1964, 4 years after independence, and it has been destroyed. One of a revive it, according to the Punch, I'm a custodian, in 2019. So what went wrong with the company? When more people are allowed to, it's not a deal, Koiki's greed and lack of vision. They believe in what they are eating presently. Triple DRS. The operation began in 1964. Ah! Do you know how many people would have worked in that company till date? Are you now seeing why we are saying that it's a deliberate act that they destroy who we are? But the Yoruba man is coming now and say Koiki. So now let's go back and listen to. So Seyi Makinde. So you all know about.
Whoever is in Abuja, share it to the local government. Is that our problem? Well, okay, maybe it may be a part of the problem that yes, you want to have a value for what is being shared, but our real problem is productivity.
So if it's productivity, so Basita in Kwara State, àtútù gbọ́ bí kan nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, wọ́n ní Basita.
But now this is going to be the discussion.
Stop talking. Mo sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Orí ètò tèmi lèmi wà. Idiot. Yeah. Our real problem is our real problem is the nigga. Báwo la ṣe wá di ọmọ gọ̀ báyìí? Ọmọ Yorùbá máa attack ọmọ Yorùbá. KZ411, thank you so much. Mukia, you innovate. So let's read what they say if they want to revive it. I can imagine that they are on Bukola. Hey, auntie, ẹ má bínú sir, ẹ má bínú mà. Àwọn bàbá yẹn á rò pé bí àwọn fífín kan lẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ generation ẹ̀rọ pé generation wealth òun ló dùn jù. Destroy gbogbo nǹkan. The next generation cannot work in Basita. Thank you so much, KZ. We're not here to attack you at Sofuni, but we're just saying that kilo ṣì wà ní Nàìjíríà. Ìbò láti sọ, okay, mi fún yín ní statistics láàrin pé mo sọ̀rọ̀ sugar, èmi ò kúkú mọ Basita tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ wo bí tí aunty yẹn gbé wa lọ báyìí again nísìn. Koiki, ibẹ̀ ni bàbá mi ti retire. Ọ̀rọ̀ sugar tó ń sọ ẹ̀, ó tún pa mí lẹ́kún ni. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ sunkún ìyá mi. Because táwọn bàbá yẹn tó bá ń playback sẹ́yìn pé ṣé mo kọ́ àwọn bàbá kan gé ka jẹ, mo náà tì mí kan sẹ́ 30 years ni bàbá wọn fi ṣiṣẹ́ fún Nigerian government. Nígbà tí bàbá yẹn máa kú wọn san 10 kọ́bọ̀ fún. So ìwọ tó wá ń sọ pé o fẹ́ save Nigeria, èmi ò understand o. Bí èdè ni, bí àjùjú ni, bí nǹkan ṣe kọ́ síbẹ̀ lẹ́ǹkan, I don't know. Wọ́n tún ní kí n rántí Gàrí ní ìlàjú in the 70s láti Ìbàdàn. Mo ti rí yàn kan náà tó lọ sí ibi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe wọ́n náà máa ń wà á kó cassava wà á dẹ̀ fún ẹ ní owó upfront kò tún lè fi lọ ṣe production mi. So as well, our favour Àyìnlá ni. What about the Odo investment company? Ká kọ́ ní 2019 ní story eléyìí jáde. Basita, the challenging of reviving a Mori. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ revive nígbà tí Dangote ṣì ń ṣe ṣúgà tó ń gbé wọlé àti BUA? Tó bá fẹ́ gbìyànjú ẹ̀ wá máa tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ ni. Because they were in power. Because now we realize that 2019 tán sọ yẹn, which is a story tó fi tọ́kọ̀ Buhari ló wà lórí oyè. Àbí 2019 Buhari ló wà lórí oyè. So tán bá tẹ̀ fẹ́ revive ẹ̀, àwọn Dangote máa ní láíláí. Dangote knew all the businesses around Nigeria and he knew the one that don't go Nigeria latita. So tẹ́ bá rà pé kẹ́ revive anything, àwọn máa tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Bishop Adebanji na Juju Fulani and the polite cow meat they're supplying them. I'm a part of the program because I'm a bit tired now and I need to go. Muki Wale concession gone and it's already 3 hours 13 minutes. Àwọn tó wà lórí mixer la yẹn tẹ̀tí ó ti kaput. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wind down díẹ̀. Kí ni náà lè lọ wá jẹ dáadáa. So that can story time mama wind down. Joseph Den Sugar Company, formerly known as Nigeria Sugar Company in Basita, Kwara State, used to employ about 40,000 workers. 40,000 workers before it became moribund. Nike Pokuola looks at the challenges of reviving the multi-billion naira firm and the economic implications for the country. the days of the glory. For many years, the Nigerian sugar company, Basita in Edu, not Edu, because orúkọ yẹn familiar mọ́ àwọn bàbá pa SL Edu ní Ẹ̀pẹ́, bàbá yẹn lówó bí ṣẹpẹrẹ, ọlọ́run fún orúkẹ wọn. Edu kọ́ ni Edu local government of Kwara State was the pride of the people and the nation. The pride. That pride is gone today. The company also called Basita Sugar Company had over 30,000 hectares of sugarcane farm with a production capacity of 300 metric tons of sugarcane per day. It won't take time. Láti ṣiṣẹ́ yìí. Ṣé ẹ pé lecture room ní bíbá? Ẹ ṣé gan ni Ìyá Bukola for taking us into this part, because it is balance it, because I told you a lot of things. So this is like balancing what evidence the lay nísìnyí pé Koiki reason táwọn ṣe jẹ́ kí Basita ṣiṣẹ́ ní o ti sọ nísìnyí ní 1999 wọ́n import sugar wọlé, instead of us to continue with another 30,000 hectares ní another state, another 30,000, and template in you just set up the same template in another state and the production go. Ṣé lè ti Fúlàní tẹ́ ń fi màálù jẹ kínní, ṣé tábà bẹ̀yẹn nísìnyí wọ́n ní jẹ gbogbo kó yẹn tán? And you are there. Casey man, so many factories back then, flour mill, mélòó, mo kí grandma Felicia. It had a huge sugar refinery capability and was well positioned for backward integration in planting, harvesting, milling, and processing. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń ṣe. Bó ṣe ń plant ló ń harvest, bó ṣe ń harvest ló ń mill, bó ṣe ń mill ló ń process. La fi ń rí sugar jẹ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn. Dangote wa ni no, eléyìí ò dá o. Fẹ́ mi ní license kí n máa lọ kó sugar wọlé. Ó wá di bàbá olówó. Àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá kúkú wá ra sugar Dangote. Àwọn náà wọ́n gba franchise lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Àṣé ó ti ṣe jàǹbá fáwọn nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. In its heyday, products from the company were readily in the market and Nigerians were patronizing them. The economy ranked a huge revenues from the product for many years. Then what happened? It had a huge sugar refinery capability, was well positioned. Unfortunately, the story changed. The situation on the ground now is nothing but a sorry sight, as the company has since gone under. So you that you say, I am doing one business, Koiki is going very well. I pray it continue to go well for you. But just prepare your mind that if it goes down, don't come for anybody. The few workers left at the place have not tasted sugar from the factory for many years. Even their wages. Ṣé wọ́n sọ pension fún dádì ṣá? Ìyá mi bùkọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ní Koiki má jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kó bá pamílẹ́kún láàárọ̀ ìfimílẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ mọ́rọ̀ ṣúgà ìwá o, èlé lọ mú Basita wá o, ẹ dá wa lóhùn àǹtí o. Ṣé wọ́n san owó sálárì dádì tán ní pension ni wọn? Ìyá má ti jẹ ọmọ Yorùbá gan ṣá. Ìyá ti jẹ wá pámpám. Kí lẹ sọ sà ọmọ Lùbákà wọ́n ní ọjà Nàìjíríà ti tú pátápátá. Mr. Perry, when I discussed with my brother regarding Yoruba Nation, he said Igboho will also become Jagaban of Igboho. Can you imagine? Bó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ṣe ronú. Igboho máa wá di Jagaban of Nigeria, of Yoruba Nation. Because what he used more intimidation. Ẹ̀yin wèrè. Kí lẹ sọ níbí? One of our workers was also even wages for the over 3 years have remained unpaid. A situation that has continued to subject them to an unending hardship. Nisuko was one of the first sugar companies in Nigeria that lost its glory when Nigeria discovered increment of the devil, oil, in commercial quantities and started shifting from focus from agriculture. Owó epo rọ̀bì ìyẹn sùn jẹ́ máa gbé gbogbo tá a bá máa jẹ́ ká máa import ẹ̀ wọlé ọkọ̀ sí crude oil ni. You can see where we are today. The firm began
set up in 1964, few years after oil was discovered in large quantity in Olobiri in Bayelsa State in 1956. But while the oil sector has enjoyed immense attention of the government, the reverse has been the case for agricultural sector. Tinubu dẹ̀ ti sọ pé Koiki má worry. I have now inaugurated committee for implementation of the livestock reform to address obstacles to agricultural productivity. President Bola Tinubu on Tuesday, or the 9th of July rather, or Tuesday in Abuja, inaugurated the Presidential Committee on implementation of the livestock reform to address obstacles to agricultural productivity and open up new opportunities which benefit farmers, herders, processors, distributors in the livestock value chain. The president appoints somebody we know very well. Aitaru Jega, the former INEC chairman, Jagaban. Èèyàn nìyẹn. Ìdá máa ń dẹ̀ sí nìyẹn. Ó tún lọ gbá Aitaru wá. Aitaru mo mọ ọwọ́ ọ̀wọ́ dáadáa bó ṣe bá mi nígbà tó ń ṣe INEC chairman bó ṣe dáwọ́rú ìwọ náà ni mo máa need wà lọ dáwọ́rú níbí báyìí. Táwọn ọmọ Yorùbá bá ti ń pariwo Yorùbá ló yẹ pé kó ṣọ́tọ̀ pé òun ṣiṣẹ́ fún Fúlàní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ebi máa pa ṣé gbèsè gbogbo wa lára ibi tá a máa rí mọ́lẹ̀ lé ẹ̀yìn èèyàn wa ẹ má bínú mo tẹ̀ gbàgbé páwọn èèyàn wà lórí Twitter space and the request do I have time again now ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ má bínú àwọn arànkùnrin ti ń sọ pé lọ jẹun fi kán program sílẹ̀ tàbá lè padà wá tábà padà wá mo kí gbogbo nílẹ̀ nǹkan sí o ká dáhùn jẹ́ ká rí ajé jẹun lọ́la o lọ́la jẹ́ ajé ọlọ́njẹ́ ara ajé jẹun gbogbo wa ṣe ń lọ nǹkan tó máa jẹ wá kò ní rí wa mú o ìntàwá máa jẹ ní ká rí mú o bó bá wọ̀n máa sọ pé o fẹ́ràn Nàìjíríà ẹ má bínú Mr. Laniran ní ọ̀la nígbà bá tó padà wá mo kí àwọn Biafra ṣe gan ni o if you don't hear Yoruba at least you don't pick some of the things wey I didn't talk about and I'm sure the same thing in the East where they destroy as many. Thank you so much my university as well. So we feel like this. Happy Sunday. I'm telling you there'll be more that'll be out between now and the next couple of hours. Let me go also and have 3 hours 21 minutes, and I believe we've cracked it very well. Thank you so much, Bishop Adesina, for enlightening us. Thank you to all those of you that comment. If I didn't mention your name, Foju Panyere, we are all the same. Like I always say to you, it doesn't matter whether you are at home, you're in African country, blood Larawa. Thank you to my Biafran brothers for joining us. Help me greet Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, and all the executive of the government in exile. We appreciate all those of you on the Twitter as well. My name is OLAYOMI Koiki. If you have never come across me before, I am one of the campaigners of the Yoruba self-determination under our right. President Tinubu will listen to us. Muki, brother mi Ogunwale, Oluwaseun, Kazim Leko Mokiyi, Mr. Fatai, Said Itan, Ola. Let's engage on the Twitter and as well on all other platforms as well. How can I get the Ruba? You can reach out to them. Let me quickly see if I can push the link out. You just go to RBE Banking, or if you contact me, I will send Bishop Adesina's number to you. But the link for the Ruba is the one I've just posted right now. So where you can communicate with Bishop Adesina on that. We pray that nobody will take our land from us. It is our own, and we will secure it, and we will make sure that it remains under our own. Muki, notice one. I just spotted that right now. I'll have a chat with you later. So let me go and rest, Benny, so that about any spare time, as you all know, I can come out again. So Muki Atobi, Pastor Muki Ubayawa, Yoruba Nation for Life, Igboho, Muki, Akintoye. Let's continue to tell Yoruba people we're not fighting them. We're just asking the question: what culture is Nigeria? What language is Nigeria? And what will make a Nigeria a better place, if it will ever be a better place? Ishewa funlewa forile ibiwa kagbega faleri ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bàtí bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́ ká ṣiṣẹ́ kájọlá ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹjẹ ká máa lépa tẹ̀síwájú fọ́pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára ọmọ Oòduà dìde bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ ìwọ ní ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Ẹ ń béèrè nọ́mbà mi ẹ jẹ́ fún yín. I'm sure you still have something to share with us. +44 òun ni code UK. I finish now. +447594050979 nọ́mbà mi nìyẹn. And I have another one. Ìtẹ̀bá pè náà méjèèjì náà ló wà lọ́wọ́ mi. The second one is +447404405917. Ẹ bá lọ sórí website mi náà ẹ rí nọ́mbà mi ní orí ẹ̀ koikimedia.com but nọ́mbà yẹn nìyẹn. Ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá mi Láre Àyìndé 40 years tẹ́ lò ní bíbá kò ní waste lásán. Gbogbo alamadélẹ̀ lérí a máa drag ara wa délẹ̀ Yorùbá ni bọ́fẹ́ bọ́kọ̀. And I pray that our politicians will listen to us very soon. Hopefully. Have a very good morning. Bye for now.